What's up, y'all? Crazy McKormik here. Welcome, y'all, to the Crazy House. It is 9:05 Eastern Standard Time on a Sunday night. We're getting closer and closer and yet closer to the fucking Hollowicked shit going on. There's going to be the Train of Terror tour going on. I know that there's a lot of ninjas that are going to be doing that, and I'm excited. Like this is our Christmas. Isn't it? Like, can we agree that this is our Christmas? Fuck it, this is our Christmas. I'm just gonna say it. Why do I look pink? Like, why do I look so fucking pink in my screen here? Like that's annoying. All right, let's just try to see if we can change that up. Maybe it has something to do with, yeah, what's going on my screen over there. So I'll be honest with you. So like y'all see the title and it's like tonight. Literally nothing is really planned here with the Crazy House here. And the reason being is because like I really haven't been paying a whole lot of attention to Juggalo related news. I haven't really seen anything too special popping up, and hell, even Fago Lovers doesn't have a whole lot of shit. Like, Fago Lovers has not had a piece of news since the last episode of the Crazy House when I jacked a bunch of fucking news. It's been over 8 days since they've had something. So what am I supposed to do? I tried juggalonews.com and they don't have nothing. They haven't had anything for like months. So like I don't know exactly what's been going on in the Juggalo sphere except for one fucking thing, which Don Chaos knows what I'm talking about. Because he sent me a link, and other than that, I haven't really heard much from Juggalo shit. All I've been seeing in the Juggalo sphere is like, I don't know, drama. That was like like there was a relationship that went, that the breakup went fucking public. People are being dicks about it. And I really didn't want to fucking get into that because that's not really my, that's not what I want to fucking do anymore. Like 10, 15 years ago, I would have been down to fucking just do that shit, but I wouldn't even do that anyways because one of my homies is involved and I don't want to dog on my homie. I dog on people who are fucking dicks. And I'll be honest with you, like you don't see a lot of the shit that happens now. Like you don't see the shit that happened like 10, 15 years ago, like how we used to do shit. That was actually something that I wanted to fucking talk about at some point. Like I really wanted to make a live, like not even a live stream. I wanted to do a standalone video, basically talking about the fact that nobody in our Juggalo scene does any vlogs anymore. Like, is vlogging like the fucking passe thing? Because that's how I got my start. And it's just one of those things that's just really fucking annoying me because everybody that has a channel, everybody has to have a fucking podcast, and I'm not. The typical fucking thing when it concerns living in a basement, somebody's doing laundry. But anyways, like this is how I got my start back in the day. Doing vlogs and shit like that. Now everybody that's got a YouTube channel wants to do a fucking podcast. Oh my God. Throat shocker closing up like a motherfucker. But I'm getting this out because this is something that's been on my mind for a long time, for weeks, if not months, if not even years. It's just the fact that everybody has to have a fucking podcast. Everybody has to be able to do like these hour-long episodes of shit, and nobody really does standalone videos like they used to anymore. Talking about their opinions and talking about their fucking feelings about things that are going on within the Juggalo YouTube community. And even when there were times where the Juggalo community was almost dead, like the YouTube Juggalo community almost died at one point. And mostly it was because, like inner beefings and stuff like that. Like, so people would be like, the Juggalo family is dead kind of shit. And it's like, fucking no, but still, like, when I started YouTube, like, I found it was so much easier to find Juggalo haters. You know, it was so much easier to find Juggalo haters that were making videos, and we had the capability to respond and react to those videos, which actually created vlogging. And then after that, it went from that shit to fucking seeing some Juggalos in the fold that just didn't get it, which, you know, and so like, what do? You roast them. And you know, you kind of just like give them the Gen X treatment where it's like, we beat you into submission until you fucking accept the fact that what you're saying and what you're doing is fucked up, stupid, or retarded. A prime example of that would be the 13 Juggalo commandments, or that revolving letter from Violent J that resurfaces every couple of years or so. You know, like it keeps on fucking coming back. And like, no matter how many times an OG would say, that's stupid. If you fucking believe that shit, you're fucking stupid. People still tend to fucking believe that shit. But then it went from that to, you know, slowly morphing into Juggalos beefing with each other. And then it ended up becoming like nobody's making standalone videos anymore because podcasting, it's so easy. And it's so easy to fucking do a podcast, especially if you have a cell phone. If you have a cell phone, you can fucking, which everybody has a fucking cell phone, you know, so it's so much easier for you to be able to live stream from that kind of platform just from the, you know, from your own fucking pocket. And the people who do fucking live streams, and yes, this is me fucking poking and pointing the finger at certain people. I just feel like that there's little to no effort to whatever it is that they're fucking doing on their show. And it shows, at least to me. The people who, a good chunk of people who go out there and say that they're doing podcasts are basically just doing hangout streams, and all they want to do is just want to talk shit about other people from different channels. And it's kind of fucking annoying. You know, nobody actually takes the time and tries to set up a show. And that's my fucking TED Talk. You know, I don't want to waste too much time just to bitch about this, because I don't want that to be the whole fucking show. It's just me sitting here bitching about shit. Let's see. Me and Roxy Riddlebox had a vlog series back then called Chillin' in a 303. I want to bring it back. Yes, please. Like, for the love of God, Don Chaos, please do that, because I haven't seen Roxy Riddlebox do very much on YouTube in a fucking minute, and I love watching her content. You know, I miss Roxy Riddlebox, but the last time I saw her was at the Gathering this year, and she was kind of fucked up, and it was just kind of like we just crossed paths, said hi, hugged, and walked off to do our own thing. So I didn't really actually get a chance to sit down with Roxy Riddlebox all that much. So, I'll tell you this after my fucking, you know, since now I'm done pretty much with my fucking TED Talk. Yeah, a lot to a lot of the people, that are out there, you know, in the Juggalo YouTube community, there are some people that I see that do make a lasting effort into whatever it is that they're doing. But there's a lot of people that I would say you can do better. Sometimes it might be a good idea to jump out of your comfort zone and do something. You never know. You might snag a fish, and we'll be able to call it a day at that point. You know, kind of like how I'm doing it right now, because like without Juggalo news, I'm like, there's two things that I revolved my fucking channel around: Juggalo related content and news, and talking shit. And since I stopped talking so much shit, now I'm kind of relying on Juggalo news. And now that I don't have a whole lot of Juggalo news and no one's really telling me shit, I don't know what to fucking do. So I'm kind of at a loss here. And there are certain topics that I will not talk about on this, but I will talk about when it concerns, like, well, here, let me flip over to this. When it concerns myself, I made myself a topic. By the way, that's on a shirt. You can go ahead and check it out in my fucking merch store. It's also on a hoodie and a sticker. So, yeah, now that I'm whoring myself out. basically, this is what this is about. This topic of conversation is pretty much me whoring myself out. Um, because I do have that on a t-shirt, on a hoodie, on a sticker. You can get that in my merch store. And on top of that, like, this is the point of the topic, since I'm bringing up my illustrious self in anime form here. I made an announcement earlier this week that I was going to start doing members only stuff. And in that video, I ended up explaining that for 99 cents a month, it's not promised. I am going to tell you this flat the fuck out. It is not promised that this is going to be like a weekly thing or a twice a month thing. It's a sporadic thing. Okay, so that's why I made it so it's the cheapest fucking available thing, 99 cents a month. And I'm going to do live streams of gameplay and possibly other things over there for members only. So for 99 cents a month, I would have to say that I think that that's a good, that I'd say that that's a fucking steal. And even if I don't do a fucking thing for an entire month, you're out 99 cents. It's a dollar. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I understand if there's people out there who don't want to fucking support, but at least it's not like 99 cents, you're getting literally fucking nothing. I'm actually willing to try to do something in the sense of like maybe a video game stream, which I did at like as soon as I made that video and I uploaded it to YouTube, which by the way, I made it so that video has no monetization on it whatsoever. But then again, I also didn't put any fucking tags on it. How much of a dick would I have to be, a money grubbing whore, to fucking be like, okay, here's a 1-minute video explaining that I'm going to be doing video gameplay on members only, and have that video advertise, have advertisement displacement at the beginning and the end of the fucking video? That would be an absolute dick move. So not everything is supposed to be about money on this channel. Mostly, yes, I'm not going to fucking front. Because my goal is to try to fucking earn money doing what I'm doing on here. A little bit of advertisement never hurt anybody. If everybody else can do it, so can I, god damn it. And so, I'm trying to fucking turn this into a business. But at least I'm not e-becking. But I am letting you guys know that this is available. However, like I said, even if it's 99 cents a month, I can't promise anything. If I could promise something, then I would probably make it so it's like more. But that would also be kind of a dick move. Maybe. But the way I look at it, it's like, okay, I have a real life job. Sometimes I work weekends, and those are my only available times. To be able to do anything is on Saturdays and Sundays. So the possibility of me doing anything on the weekends is very slim. However, I will be able to do live streams of video gameplay. I might do like fucking hangouts, Q&A kind of things or something like that. It depends on whether or not my fan base slowly fucking grows. Which is what I'm aiming for. I would like to do more things for this fucking channel, but for now, the podcast and the game streams on the members only tier are the only things that I have available time for. Maybe in the future I might possibly be able to do more. I don't know. But the way I look at it, for 99 cents a month, being able to view the fucking archives, and I will let people know, like they actually have the capability to do members only based posts and let people know, hey, I'm going to be doing a stream at X amount of time on this specific day because I have the free time. So it's going to be a lot of pop-up sporadic shit. But even still, I might even be able to, I might be able to do more or less. I don't know exactly. However, I will say that at least whatever it is that I do will be archived for members only viewing. So if somebody say meets up with me in a comment section or a live chat on somebody else's YouTube channel and requests me to play a video game, I'm going to do it, but it's going to be on members only. And that's the way that I look at it, which I did actually do. The homie Juggalo Collectibles requested for me to play Little Samson. And I thought to myself, well, I might as well just have it be a members only thing. And the reason why I did it is this. When I first started doing gaming and stuff like that for social media purposes, I decided that it was before members only became even a thing. And so I moved over to Twitch and I let everybody in my fan base know that I was going to be doing the streams over in Twitch. And what happened was they ended up saying, but you're already on YouTube. I don't want to have to go on a different website. I looked at that as laziness. And I did it anyways. I made a completely different fan base over there that wasn't totally fucking Juggalo related. However, the fan base kind of died down a little bit over there. And so I started doing, and it was because I did regular gameplay and then I did speed running. And then I kind of just like ducked out just due to the fact that there was a lot of stress and in real life shit that was going on that affected whether or not I could actually perform on any social media, whether it be Twitch, YouTube, DTube, Kick, anything else. It didn't matter. And I got off the fucking social media shit and was not being as active as I have been since the gathering of the Juggalos. So I figured, okay, Juggalos want me to play certain games. Here's your opportunity to watch it and watch more. Like there might be even a time and a place or some sort of availability where I can do a members only on here and do the same thing on Twitch. So that way it's like, if you don't want to pay for it, go to Twitch. If you want to watch it, it's, if you want to watch it on YouTube, 99 cents a month. Really shouldn't fucking break the bank. That's the way I looked at it. That's the way it's going to be. And if you don't like it, well, then I guess you're asked out. So that's just how I'm fucking putting it up on there. And, that's just the way it's going to be. Now this next piece of material, I have to point this out. And the reason being is because I am a huge fan of Kevin Smith. Yes, it's not Juggalo related. However, this was a great piece of fucking news. The fact that Bob and Harvey Weinstein no longer own the rights to the movie Dogma. Dogma has been in fucking movie purgatory for the longest fucking time. The longest fucking time. Since its initial release on DVD, we haven't seen it on Blu-ray. It has not been put on digital. It's nowhere. And it's been like that for like the last 20 or 15, 20 years. I guess maybe you could consider this to be Juggalo related news because, Jason Mewes was on Big Money Rustlers, if you really want to shoehorn it in that kind of sense. But I thought this was fantastic because I am a huge fan of these guys. Hell, I even have the Jay and Silent Bob Mall Brawl homebrew games, which for 3 years, up until recently, I was the I was the speedrun champion for that game, for the last 3 years. And by the way, it finally got beaten, by the homie Link7777 over on Twitch. He finally broke my record, my speedrun record for that game. And I went to Twitch and I whispered over to him. I gave him a congratulations, or because I'm an old school gamer, I said congratulation. But that's neither here nor there. We're talking about Buddy Christ over here getting a revamp in the fucking movie scenes. You know what I'm saying? So like I actually have this. It's from Cracked of all places. So Kevin Smith says he's finally freed Dogma from Harvey Weinstein's claws. Smith finally secured the rights to after a quarter-century dispute, and he's celebrating with a multi-pronged re-release. So that's good. At long last, our prayers have been answered. Dogma is coming to streaming, and Harvey Weinstein is slowly headed straight to hell. Oh, that's awesome. In 1999, Kevin Smith, a lapsed Catholic and an iconic, quirky, comedic filmmaker, released what was then the biggest box office draw of his career amid controversy over its hip, idiosyncratic approach to appalling blasphemy. Like if you remember, like there were a lot of Catholic churches that were protesting this movie. But like as a non-Catholic, I would have to say that I found this movie very fucking awesome. Like, I thought it was funny, and it definitely was a big thing in fantasy. I don't understand why Catholics have a big problem with fantasy. Dogma told the story of two homicidal fallen angels played by Matt Damon and Ben Affleck, who attempt to take advantage of a cosmological loophole by either returning to heaven or destroying all of existence while the Christian God is trapped in a corporal form. However, in the years since Dogma became yet another one of Kevin Smith's cult hits, no offense Catholics, the real antagonist duo of the film proved to be far more demonic than any fallen angel, the Weinsteins. After a decades-long rights battle with Bob and Harvey Weinstein, during which Dogma fans have been unable to stream the satirical sacrilegious comedy classic, Smith finally secured the rights to the best film role of George Carlin's career earlier this year. And he's planning a multi-platform celebration that will bring Dogma back into our lives. In an interview with That Hashtag Show, the View Askewniverse director and screenwriter revealed that after he purchased the film from the company that originally struck the deal that wrestled Dogma away from Miramax, Smith will celebrate the quarter-century anniversary of the movie with a home release, a theatrical re-release, a Q&A tour headed by himself, and maybe even a sequel or a spin-off project, which is something that I've been wanting to see for the longest fucking time. Like, how dope would it be to have a sequel to Dogma? And in this case, with it being 25 years since the movie was released, think about how Dogma ended. Dogma ended with Linda Florentino's character becoming pregnant by the hand of God. So I would love to see something like this happen where it follows that child, the last scion. You know, I would like to see that happen. 25 years after the Weinsteins put it in a coma, Dogma is headed straight to nostalgia heaven. The movie had been bought away from the guy that had it for years, Smith told his host, declining to even mention the name Weinstein. The company that bought it, yeah, I understand why, because, like, that name is just... It is definitely in conjunction with the devil himself. The company that bought it, we met with them a couple months ago. They were like, would you be interested in re-releasing it and touring it like you would do with your movies? I said, 100%. Are you kidding me? Touring a movie that I know people like and it's sentimental and nostalgic will clean up. The timing of the Smiths deal with the unnamed middlemen was almost perfect, as he noted. Right now, 2024 is our 25th anniversary this year. November is when we came out. So I think 2025 is when the movement's going to happen there. Back on home video, then back out in theaters, and I'll tour it and stuff like that. And not to mention, Kevin Smith now owns his own movie theater in Jersey, and he loves to do a whole bunch of movie stuff, like weekend movies and stuff like that. We have like a place like that here in Grand Rapids called the Wealthy Theater. You know, they'll just play like old movies and shit. I think the last time I passed that fucking place, they had on the marquee that they were going to play Tank Girl. The tremendous news for Dogma fans who have been hoarding valuable physical media copies of the film for decades while the Weinsteins kept their grip tight around the distribution rights. Following the older Weinstein's incarceration of 2018, Smith has claimed that he attempted to purchase the rights from the embattled mogul's lawyers, offering increasingly outrageous sums of money, but the spiteful sex offender refused to transfer the film to its creator. And personally, I'm hoping that the middleman bought it just so that way he could flip it around and in turn sell it back to Kevin Smith, so Kevin Smith can have the full rights to the movie. Which, by the way, yeah. So the very beginning of that paragraph where it says, the fans who have been hoarding valuable physical media copies of the film for decades. You can go on eBay right now, and I'm pretty sure that even a complete in-box copy of Dogma is still going to go for about $100, because there has not been a single physical release of Dogma on VHS or DVD in the last fucking 20 years, I want to say. Now that Smith finally has control, maybe he did fucking buy it. Now that Smith finally has control over his cult-beloved IP, he teased that on top of the re-releases, the Dogma universe could expand in the near future, as Smith suggested that he may choose to make sequels, TV versions in terms of extending the story, something we could never do before. The director added of the original Dogma, all those people who worked on it are still viable. Well, not all of them. Snape. Severus Snape. Yeah, Alan Rickman's not around, bro. I don't know if you know this or not. Well, maybe not all those people with Weinstein in prison who's going to play the disgusting shit demon. Oh, that's great. That's a good way to end that. With Weinstein in prison, who's going to play the disgusting shit demon? And also on top of that, as I'm speaking right now, I do believe that they are getting ready to close out, if they haven't already closed out, Chronicon. So Chronicon was a comic book convention in the movie Jay and Silent Bob reboot, and because of the popularity of the name and, Blunt Man and Chronic and all that other shit, they actually turned it into a Comic-Con. And it happened somewhere in the outskirts, I believe, of Chicago, Illinois. So Chronicon is now an actual fucking thing. I heard it's hard to get Ben Affleck to do roles sometimes. Not with Kevin Smith. Like, dude, almost every fucking movie that Jay and Silent Bob film that Kevin Smith has done has had Ben Affleck in it. Like, ever since Mallrats, Ben Affleck has been in almost every Jay and Silent Bob related movie. So, but hey, I definitely have to say, even though it's fucking decades, it was decades in the making, we're finally going to get our return of Buddy Christ. Yay. And of course, with Alan Rickman being gone and, so he's not able to reprise the role of the Metatron. George Carlin is no longer with us, so he's not able to reprise the role of Cardinal Glick, even though Cardinal Glick fucking died in the first fucking movie, but it is what it is. But I love this, and I'm very happy for Kevin Smith. From one Kevin to another, I'm very happy for Silent Bob that he's actually gotten his fucking movie rights back. Now, with that being said, go buy my shit. The next thing that we have going on, this is going to be a bunch of other stuff that I've, this actually is something that I wanted to bring up because I thought this was kind of funny. It's kind of a throwback, but I found this to be kind of funny just to bring this back just for the fuck of it. Hey, Charles Reeves, the good one. What's up, homie? Whoop whoop. I haven't seen you in a minute. But yeah, so speaking of Juggalo news, well, at least there's this.
Tonight, can the Democrats recover after losing their supermajority? Plus, Violent J invites haters to suck his balls. Juggalo news starts right now.
Now I remember hearing about this and I thought it was funny because the guys who run the actual website and Instagram and Twitter for Juggalo News came across this and they were like, did we actually get fucking parodied? And I don't know exactly what this is, if this is even a parody or if it was just like, okay, we're gonna mix up the fucking Juggalo News thing, where it's like actual news as if Juggalos are fucking doing it. But that's the beauty of this fucking shit. Wait, so what did that say? And on top of that, they give themselves like super hardcore fucking Juggalo names.
And the Democrats recover after losing their supermajority. Plus, Violent J invites haters to suck his balls. Juggalo News starts right.
See, I like how fucking I like the fact that he's wearing a three-piece suit. He's got the fucking typical like hairstyle of a journalist, and he's wearing the clown makeup. Like, this is definitely not Fats Pepper and Guy Gorfy. But like one thing I will say is I am a little bit annoyed by the face paint design. I think the chick in this video is actually very fucking her face paint, I don't know, it might, I would say it compliments her. We the people. Fuck you, bitch.
Hello everybody, welcome to Juggalo News, the only news source specifically for fans of Insane Clown Posse. I'm Crazy Thug Nuts. With the Obama administration...
Did I just get parodied? Oh yeah, I remember the Juggalo dating video. We might cover that like later on in life. Who knows? If I run out of material, we might have to do that.
Administration struggling to pass health.
I do like the scrawl at the bottom.
Hello everybody, welcome
to... take a look at some of the stuff at the bottom. Senator Evan Bias says, fuck y'all hoes. And it just gets worse, so keep your eye out on the scroll.
Juggalo News, the only news source specifically for fans of Insane Clown Posse. I'm Crazy Thug Nuts. With the Obama administration struggling to pass healthcare and campaign finance legislation, what do they need to do to smoke the Republicans' asses? Joining us now from Cave in Rock, Illinois, frequent Juggalo News contributor, Murder Bitch.
So, yeah, that's obviously not Cave in Rock, Illinois. Cave in Rock, Illinois doesn't have a bridge. They have a ferry. Come on. Jimmy Carter, Hogblaze receive honorary degrees from Crunk's-Ford.
And from Washington, noted serial killer and author, Fats Cockstrangler. What up? Now, Fats, during the campaign...
Slipknot. Gay, fags, or gay fags. And the contrast of these face paint designs, too, on top of that. Now, here's where it actually gets pretty funny, because then they start actually... I don't know how they were able to do these takes with a straight face, though.
And Obama promised mad reform up in this bitch. What is preventing him from bringing the mayhem?
Well, we're in a wicked divisive political climate right now. We're in a fucking recession, 2 wars. No president has inherited this much shit since FD motherfucking R. He's on very shaky political ground.
To his credit, I think the president is doing the best that he can to reach across the aisle, but the Republicans understandably have beef with him because he be running up in their shit.
I don't know if you saw that in the scrawl, but like, it said Tiger Woods apologizes for getting mad pussy. See, like that line right there that chick fucking did. How in the hell did she say that shit with a straight fucking face?
I'd like to read something here. This is a statement made by Krunt in the latest issue of Thugs Week. Quote, Obama thinks he on some dark carnival shit, but he a Ned and hole for real.
I love this. Like, this is, yeah, this shit is still fucking hilarious. They're obviously doing a parody of the actual news, which I love. Like, dude, I love this shit. This shit is just... The look on that guy's face, though. Like, the look on that guy's fucking face. And It actually, like, when I saw this, it actually made me question if this was like somebody from the comedy team that's doing this shit. Remington still voted best chainsaws
Step the fuck off
for slicing necks.
Now, whether or not you agree with this statement, it does indicate an increasing backlash against the president.
Well, these are very real concerns. Obama needs to prove that he's not a pussy ass. He needs to step up to Congress and say, this legislation goes through, or I've got a hatchet with your dick's name on it.
Like, how in the fuck? I'm still, like, I don't know how they were able to do this shit with a straight fucking face. I'd fuck that bitch, though.
Alright, we're gonna take a quick motherfucking commercial break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Oh, and this I thought was funny.
This week, Boner Punch opens up to Vanessa.
I want to spend the rest of my motherfucking life with you.
But Vanessa has a shocking secret for Gun Butt.
I'm pregnant. And it's yours.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Shit's Fucked Up Hospital. Weekdays on IC Soap.
I actually still to this day, because of this video, I will use that phrase for whatever fucking reason. Like, I will actually use the phrase shit's fucked up hospital. And for some reason, even people who have never watched this video will understand exactly what the fuck I'm talking about.
And we're back. Potential challengers are already lining up to face President Obama in the 2012 race, including Republican Sarah Palin and psychocrat Dr. Hercules B. Pussyfeet.
What the fuck? Psychocrat. And it's Violent J's face on some politician, and they made sure that it was the blue face paint. They fucking put a crown on his head. Fuck it, that's Violent J for real.
What steps does the president need to take to ensure his re-election?
I think he needs to shift his focus to issues that matter to regular tax-paying ninjas out there, like preventing Fago shortages and placing tougher restrictions on suckaism.
Murder bitch?
Honestly, I don't think he has much of a chance. In 2012, Doc Pussyfiend is gonna drop a bomb load of serial clown madness on Washington till their ears shit their pants.
Well, either way, it's going to be a wicked, historic race popping off. Fats, Murder bitch, thank you both for being here.
It's cool, bro.
Fucking pleasure.
And thank you
Fucking
for watching
pleasure.
Juggalo News on the Insane Clown News Network, the proud new home of Glenn Beck. He's up next. Thank you for joining us.
Glenn Beck's dope-ass news at cost. What the fuck? And then it's Shaggy's face on Glenn Beck. Now, what's funny, though, is, like, I don't know if you guys saw this, but I found out that the guy, let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. That guy, Krunt, turns out that that's an actual fucking, like, that dude's actually an actual creator, not involved with them at all. And I found his response to this.
Hey, this runt coming out to the Clown Nation, Psychopathic Nation, my family. There's this kid, Scott yonder. He thinks he can talk to us and talk all shit. He thinks he knows us, making fun, puns, all that stuff. He doesn't know what we're about. He doesn't realize we're a family. The Insane Clown Posse Psychopathic family. What? Straight dirty word. We doesn't know. His family is gone. We're gonna take him on this mystical axe and slice into him, cause we're a family, psychopathic, straight, dirty, clown, love, straight.
What the hell is even that? Yeah, this is definitely on some clowny dagger shit. Like, what the hell is even that? Did anybody catch a single fucking word he said? Because I sure as hell didn't. All I heard was, rowdy, what, mystical axe? Like, hold on a second. Is he on drugs? Why am I asking that question? Like, we're going to start this from the beginning.
Hey, this runt coming out to the Clown Nation, Psychopathic Nation, my family.
Now, I will say this. I did not expect that voice coming out of that mouth and that body. I also wasn't expecting a fucking 3-in-1 printer scanner in the background, but, you know, it is what it is.
There's this kid, Scott yonder. He thinks he can talk to us and talk all shit. He thinks he knows us.
Like, dude, it's not that hard to really pinpoint how most juggalos act, especially when they look like you and act like you. And then this is what ends up happening. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. Dude, Krunt, for a person who drinks a lot of Red Bull, I tend to be a little bit more calm about situations than you do.
Fun, puns, all that stuff. He doesn't know what we're about. He doesn't realize we're a family. It's St. Cloud, Posse, Psychopathic family. What? What
is he on? There is drugs involved in this video, I'm pretty fucking sure.
Straight dirty word. We doesn't know. His family is gone. We're gonna take him on this mystical axe and slice into him.
How much did that mystical axe cost at Spirit Halloween? Why is he talking like how people think William Shatner talks? I don't have a single clue at all.
Because we're family, psychopathic, straight dirty clown, love, straight dirty clown. What?
Like, he apparently thinks he's Little John with how often he's saying what.
Clown Scott Gardner thinks he can talk to us and give us all this nut jive. He doesn't realize where we're coming from. We're gonna take this axe and we're gonna kiss him. We're gonna put our tongues in his mouth and then flick him and then tease him and then we're gonna be friends. Straight up clown posse, word straight clown and S&P forever. Ah!
What the fuck? What? Now try to imagine that voice being like, Obama thinks he's on some dark carnival shit, but see, he a Ned and Hole for real. Just try to... That's the fucking guy, and what, did he get upset? I'm confused. Is he upset about the fact that his likeness was used on that fucking Juggalo news shit? Or what the fuck is going on? I'm literally confused at that. Alright. So, okay, I have to go into the next one because, like, Jesus, kill it with fire. Like, cringe. And that's from Juggalos. And that is fucking cringe. Or maybe he's not. I don't know. But that's still cringe. So the next thing I have to do, because I guess the only thing of relative news that has come out is the fact that Darby O'Trill's Garden album's coming out, and he just released a new song. So I downloaded it for our listening pleasure. I gotta turn this down. Now I'm digging the cadence, I'm not gonna lie. But like, I don't want to fucking let it play all the way through. And it's very hard for me, especially with not having any subtitles with this. I wasn't able to get any subtitles along with it when I downloaded it. So I'm going to have a hard time being able to decipher what's being said. There are a couple of things to, in reference that I have heard that I'm sure that a lot of the new kids aren't probably not going to know, like who the fuck is Jerry Springer, you know? I'm alone and I'm an easy target, but you're still gonna
miss a shot regardless. My brain's piloting a broken down carcass. I'm only happy when it rains, I guess I'm garbage.
Okay, wait, say that again? I'm only happy when it rains like fucking garbage. Is he talking about a fucking garbage war at a gathering of the Juggalos? That's what I'm getting out of that. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention the name of the name of the song is called "Quit Looking at Me, You're Making My Shadow Nervous." Garbage is one of my nicknames, by the way. Oh, word. Let's see. New kids suck. Fake Xandrugalo sound. I mean, honestly, like, I can't hate on Darby. I like, to be totally honest, it's weird because like a lot of people consider that to be like the reason for the way that everything in the music industry sounds now in hip hop, with it being zanned out Juggalo shit. However, like, I'm not on drugs and I actually enjoy this shit. Like, I love the energy that it comes with, to be perfectly honest. And I can sense that there is a lot of energy being put forth with these, with these songs specifically. I have no beef with Ouija. He letting his homies diss me too much. Well, do what I do. Just fucking ignore it. It's all good. He's next gen. I mean, like, dude, like, I think I've told this story multiple times already, but it just, like, but I'm going to talk about it again because I love this fucking story, especially when it concerns Darby. So Darby was doing shit with the fucking Three-Headed Monster show, and they came here to Grand Rapids, Michigan, and I went to go see him perform. After he did his fucking set, like, I was hanging out with the Thuggalo show guys, and I saw him hanging by his fucking merch table. So I walked up behind him, I hit him on the fucking arm, and I was like, yo, dude, you killed the fucking set. He turns around to give me like the usual fucking, oh, thanks, man. And he sees me and he's just like, oh shit, you're fucking, holy shit, you're Crazy McKormik. And I was like, wait, you know me? You watch my shit? And then, after that, like, the day after, he ended up fucking getting signed to C17, which I thought was really dope. Even though it had absolutely nothing to do with me, I still kind of, like, joked around being like, that's the power of Crazy McKormik. You fucking meet me, and then the next day you get signed to Chapter 17. However, I'm pretty sure that negotiations happened months before that shit. I know he still does, Don. I actually saw him, and I think his girl were also in the chat on that MUJ shit that you were on. And I was fucking trying to bounce off of what things that he was fucking saying in the chat. But let's get back to this fucking song, though. So, like, I'm actually imagining this being performed on stage at either a tour or Hallowicked, The Gathering, something like that. Like, this is definitely one of those fucking joints that can get the entire crowd hype. Okay, so like that line right there, that interested me. Just like the opening of that second fucking verse. Oh, word. See, like, that's why I said when I saw this fucking album cover, like, I know that there's supposed to be sunflowers, but I mentioned daisies, like pushing daisies. And with him being, with him in his head being in the dirt, it's a garden, like that's all of those things together kind of made me think pushing daisies, which is a term that people normally use when fucking somebody dies and they're buried in the dirt because they're dead. Pushing daisies. Is everybody on the same page as me? Or am I just in a completely different fucking book here? And I think that that's one of those things that, that's what went through my mind as I was hearing him fucking talking about that shit. Sunshine, sunflowers, that's Cleaver. Yeah, that's what I said. They look like daisies. I gotta say, man, like, I really love the way that this song is designed. I don't want to fucking put too much up on there. Yeah, I know ICP has a song called Daisies off the Mighty Death Pop. It's kind of a cutesy song. So it's definitely a fucking banger, I'm not gonna lie. I really like the way that the beat is done. I like his cadence behind it. I can see how it can, how it can look from his perspective and from a crowd perspective when it concerns performing this live on stage. What a Mr. E. Whoop whoop. So yeah, I'm definitely down for that. Yeah, and you know what's interesting? Like, he's still fucking shooting pictures in that bedroom of his that kind of looks like a mom's basement kind of bedroom. Which, hey, I can definitely fuck with that. And I'm not gonna play the whole fucking thing, even though the song's like 2.5 minutes long. I already had to fucking argue with YouTube over some shit from the last episode. Let's just get on to the next thing. We're going to go back into making fun of people. Or at least that's what I'm hoping for. Yeah, the production hits. Anything that ain't Goth Boy Click or Suicide Boys works for me. See, like, that was one thing. Don Chaos and I have actually talked about this, and it's the fact that, like, people like Ouija Macc and Darby and Hex, like, they're all basically on the same plane or same level, I guess you could say, as some of us regular juggalos. And so it's like, no, not CPN level, definitely my own level. I do things a little bit differently than he does. You should know that. I'm not a carbon copy. But, like, yeah, this was something that me and Don Chaos have actually talked about in the past, or actually not just in the past, but recently. It's that, like, you have ICP who's at the top of the shit, you know what I'm saying? But, like, people like Darby, Wacko, Ouija Macc, they started in the same fucking level as us as fans and shit, you know what I'm saying? So, like, they're on that. So if you were to take a look at it from the standpoint of a pyramid, like ICP obviously being on top, and then you've got that crop of juggalos, and that's where fucking, that's where we are. That's where fucking, that's where we are. That's where Darby and Ouija and Hex and Wacko and Shaggy the Airhead and Devereaux are. But then they have their own fans, and so do we, and it's like down there in a sense, So it's kind of like that third fucking, we're on that third layer. And then there's going to be juggalos that are like hardcore fans of Ouija Macc and Darby and Hex and them that are going to be doing the same fucking thing, you know? But like Darby and Ouija and them, like they are on the same level as a lot of us as Juggalos. And yeah, and personally, I think it shows because like I bumped into Darby at least 3 times at the gathering this year. He's just, you know, he's not backstage fucking chilling, like he's mingling with us. And there was actually a story at one point where like back in the day at Super Gathering when the Jugganati was around and existing, there was a guy who ended up getting his truck or his van fucking stuck in the mud, and some Jugganati members ended up pushing that van out, and Ouija fucking was walking around and he saw it and he ended up helping everybody else and fucking pushing that van out of the mud and freeing the fucking van. So it's like they're on that same level as us, you know. They basically, yes, they're on the main stage and they're doing their thing and shit, but they're not in a way looking down at us. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I think it's cool that they kind of like fit in that same tier, that same level as a lot of us as Juggalos, because they're as big of fans of this shit as we are. You know what I'm saying? But all right. So far, what I heard with the Darby track, I dig it. I'm definitely saying that it's one of those songs you can bump in your fucking car. So let's get on to the next thing. I'm doing another video from WrestlingJesus, and this, and it's another one of those reasons why Juggalo sucks videos. Fucking, this guy cannot get anywhere. He can't, like, this guy back in the day, like, if he wasn't cracking on fucking wrestling, he was coming after us. And it was cringe then, and it's cringe now, and we're gonna fucking watch that shit because it's funny.
Hey, what's up, YouTube?
Okay,
First of all,
that's not who I thought it was, but it's somebody else. Where the hell did my fucking... You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna watch this. I don't even know who this fucking loser is, but we're definitely gonna be watching that. I think I decided not to fucking download the Reasons Juggalo Sucks video. I could be wrong. Let me see if I could... Yeah, I think... Yeah, I never did. Yeah, I guess I decided not to. But this video... Oh, okay. Yep. Yeah, we can definitely fucking do that, though. Okay, so is it just not gonna let me do it? Oh, well, that's gonna suck. But yeah, like, we're definitely gonna... Oh, there it is. Okay, I got it now. So, like, I saw this and I was like, okay, this is definitely an old ass video, but it still kind of sucks. And it's just another one of those dumbass fucking things. So this isn't WrestlingJesus. This is somebody else. I don't remember what his name is. Let me see if I can look it up though. Oh yeah, so the name of this channel was NBO Holocaust. I don't know why, but yeah, this is like another one of those Reasons Juggalos Suck videos, and we're gonna make fun of them.
the NBO Holocaust, where I get on and I spit the truth about what I feel about this world and its sick groups.
Okay, so he's gonna talk about the truth of his feelings. Dude, there's facts and there's feelings, and they don't coincide with one another. Okay? Facts don't give a fuck about your fucking feelings. So which is it?
Such as the Juggalos. Let's talk about Juggalos.
Okay.
Juggalos are
awesome.
It's another name for fans of the Insane Clown Posse.
The Insane Clown Posse. Okay, way to use your finger quotes correctly there, fam.
Let's talk about Juggalos. Juggalos are... It's another name for fans of the Insane Clown Posse, Twisted, Psychopathic Records. And the way I feel about Juggalos is that Juggalos fucking suck.
Because, you know, it's 2012 and, you know, Juggalos really sucked all the time back then. You know, like, we were easy pickings to a lot of people, or at least they thought that we were. But at the same time, people were also, you know, hold on a second. I want to change this up. I feel the exposure on this is a little bit fucky. I don't know why. Okay, you know, that made it a little bit sepia tone-ish. No, hell no. Okay, so my camera hub is not helping at all. But yeah, so he spit the fact of what a Juggalo is, fans of Insane Clown Posse, Twisted, ABK, Blaze, and the like. And then his feelings about it is that they suck. Okay.
Number one, the reason why Juggalos suck is because they paint themselves in stupid ass clown makeup. Yo, I'm a Juggalo. Yo, whoop, whoop. Yo.
Okay. So we suck because we as Juggalos paint our face. Yeah, like, we haven't heard that one before. Like, that being a reason, dude, you are so far a dime a dozen. Okay? There are so many fucking people that have said that Juggalos suck because we paint our faces. Insane Clown Posse paints their faces because, you know, they're clowns. Kiss paints their face because they're fucking alien demons from outer space or some fucking shit. I don't know what the fuck. But still, it's like, why is that always a reason? That like, dude. And then on top of that, the imitation in and of itself. Do we actually sound like that whenever we address a motherfucker? Yo, I'm a Juggalo. No, we don't fucking do that, you dumb fuck. Like, way to what's the word I'm looking for? Like, to overanalyze who we are as people. Like, is that just literally how every fucking Juggalo sounds when upon addressing another fellow individual?
30, 40-year-old grown men.
Now, this was like 15 years ago, so at the time I was like in my 20s. Okay, so yeah, this was like 10, 15 years ago. I'm 41 now. I quit painting my face when I was like 27. Actually, even earlier than that. I probably have painted my face to go to ICP shows maybe a total of 3 fucking times. The guy looks like a college kid. Look at his jacket. Yeah, he's got an Echo jacket on. And, let's see, a slam dunk fucking basketball poster in the background. Dude, and this doesn't even look like a very good looking fucking, it doesn't even look like a very good looking fucking, dorm room, if that even in fact is a dorm room. An Echo side reference? Maybe? This will see how.
Paint themselves in clown makeup. Grow the fuck up.
Dude, I think he was addressing Krunt. Maybe that's what it was. He saw that Krunt video, and he was just like, bruh.
Okay?
Okay.
Number 2. Your lyrics fucking suck.
Oh, I'm sorry. How? Like, do you listen to Christian rap or something? Is that why? Because, you know, we use a lot of profane language and violence in the music of Insane Clown Posse? Or is he talking about Juggalo rappers?
A lot of people want to imitate Shaggy, Too Dope, and Violent J. Yo, man. Yo, I can sing too. Yo, I'm a Juggalo.
I've never seen Jay or Shaggy act like that. in the history of ever.
Lyrics fucking suck. A lot of people want to imitate Shaggy, Too Dope, and Violent J. Yo, man. Yo, I can sing too. Yo, I'm a juggalo. I take an axe and I put it through your cranium. Yo, I'm a gangster juggalo.
What? I don't know, dude. He's having some weird fucking autistic spurg out moment trying to imitate Juggalo rappers. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've never in my life acted in this fashion. Even during the time when I was doing rap. I'm sorry, and I never sounded like that either. Like, literally, this dude does not know what he's fucking talking about. Like, he's seen maybe 3 Juggalo videos and made his consensus on that. Let's start over again so we can watch him fucking be cringe.
Yo, I can sing too. Yo.
Do the potty dance, doing the potty dance.
Yo, I'm a juggalo. I take an axe and I put it through your cranium. Yo, I'm a gangster juggalo.
Okay, so I have to say something about the axe to the cranium thing. I'm sorry. I don't. I think that there's a misconception here. There's a, like, dude, listen to my fucking song that I put up on YouTube called Fantasy Becomes Reality. I literally stabbed somebody with a, like, in the song, I say that I stabbed somebody with a stick from a package of handy snacks. Okay? Like, there's even one where I said I stab out their intestines and double dutch in the street. There's even one line where I said, bucking them all on, fucking them all on, I cut off the fingers, removing the jaw, you none of the summon to see me do this, and they're going to try to call up on the law. Like, and I fucking butchered that and made it mush-mouthy because I haven't fucking done that song since I wrote it. So, like, I don't know what this dude thinks he's fucking doing.
I take an axe, I take a sword, and I shove it up your sister's tight 15-year-old pussy.
What the dude, is this dude projecting something here? What the fuck is this dude doing? Is this what happens when you're on fucking salvia?
Fuck you, juggalos.
No.
Juggalos fucking suck. Fuck juggalos.
Okay, so far he's only given 2 reasons, and neither of them are good. And this is a 5-minute video.
Number 3. Juggalettes. Juggalettes are female Insane Clown Posse fans that think they're hard. Yeah, yo, I don't give a fuck. Yo, I'm a juggler. I fuck a bitch up. I'm a juggalette. Fuck that shit. Yeah, juggalette, yeah.
Okay, so far that's Blase Rose.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
I mean, at least in some cases, I will agree to what he has said, but there have been many a fine juggalette that I have encountered and eaten from the inside of their fucking thighs, and it's awesome. But not like that's another one of those usual common misconceptions when people take a look at juggalettes and be like, oh, every single one of them are fat, ugly, fucking sweaty, pancake titty bitches. Not all of them. I'm going to have to say that. Quite a few of them are, but not all of them.
Most of them are fucking whores that open up their legs for a dime bag of weed, for a $10 bag of weed, and a couple 4 Locos or a 6-pack of Coronas.
Is this something that he has tested on his own? Because, like, dude, if this dude was in college at the time that he fucking did this shit, it makes me question how often he's actually been able to fucking do this shit.
Juggalettes are easy pussy. That's
okay, and they're a lot easier for fucking juggalos more than your fucking whack ass.
what juggalettes are. They lack this.
Okay, that's also wrong. I've actually seen some juggalettes who run their own fucking jobs, run their own fucking businesses and shit like that. You're sitting here fucking bitching about them. Like, dude, what are you doing?
Okay? Their pussy's dripping wet 24/7.
Yeah, and that's my fault. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry, fam. But, yeah. They dig the middle-aged guy with the dad bod and the fucking Nintendo. Yeah, I know, Valley. Trust me. Like, keeping in mind, this was like 2012, 2014, when, fucking haters acted this way. It's so fucking cringe. I wonder if people like this guy fucking look back at his old videos and just be like, oh, God. Yeah, dude, Don Chaos, I agree. I know a Juggalette as well. Like, one of my ex-girlfriends, actually, she ended up doing culinary, and she moved to California to try to get into the culinary industry to become like a sous chef or something like that, or even so much as to try to be on Hell's Kitchen or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Fucking, like, I know a couple of Juggalettes that own their own fucking businesses, even if it's non-Juggalette things.
Fuck you, Juggalettes, up your fucking ass.
And nowadays, that is pretty common. But they dig it. Hell, some of them I've seen on Pornhub.
Up your tight ass wet pussy.
There is something wrong with this dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, how is it that he's hating on women so fucking hard? Isn't that pretty telling? Like, how he's basically just telling a specific group of women that they can just fuck off. Something tells me that he probably fucking got, like, he tried to fucking date a Juggalette, maybe, and got turned down. And maybe it's because of attitude like this.
And that's the thing with Juggalettes. They're whores.
Not all of them.
Number fucking 4. Things I hate about Juggalos.
See, like, you got to remember that these are his feelings that he's fucking talking about. He admitted that at the very beginning of this video. Like, these are the things that he feels about fucking Juggalos and apparently Juggalettes. So something tells me that he got turned down by a hot ass Juggalette. Maybe a thick bitch, something like that. Or maybe he's gay. I wonder where this guy is with his life at this point. Well, he's definitely not making Juggalo hater videos anymore, It's funny how, like, a lot of Juggalos quit being Juggalos and they say, oh, I grew out of it. And it seems to me like the Juggalo aspect on both sides, fans and haters alike, seem to kind of just grow out of the whole fucking loving or hating Juggalos or Insane Clown Posse as a whole. Yeah, that's kind of fucking weird. But this guy, the way that he's fucking doing his shit, it's very fucking telling.
The Gathering.
Okay.
Let me tell you something. The Gathering is an annual.
He said annual, but he was thinking anal. So what's the problem with the Gathering, fam?
Excuse me, I've lost my train of thought. I thought I was gonna burp. The Gathering is an annual Juggalo gathering.
Uh-huh.
Where Insane Clown Posse, Twisted, Blazer Dead Homie, they show up.
Okay. Kind of like a fucking outdoor convention and concert, There's a variety of different bands that are non-Juggalos that even fucking do that type of shit. I don't know if he knows this. Like, even here in north of Grand Rapids, Michigan, north of Muskegon, they have a thing in July called the Electric Forest, and it's a big EDM thing for like 2 or 3 fucking days. So you can get like Bass Nectar or some shit fucking doing that type of stuff. You know, this is a common fucking thing. The only difference is that the gathering of the Juggalos is self fucking funded. That's the only major difference. You know, like there's also all sorts of different festivals that go on all across the country. I mean, the gathering of the Juggalos is basically our own type of fucking Woodstock. So I wonder what idiotic shit this hater has to fucking say about it to try to sound like a badass or something. Yeah, he definitely has jealous sex vibes.
And
Oh, let's see, who's that cover band that plays covers of Juggalo songs only? The Hatchman Project. They're going to be doing a show with Isham at the end of November, by the way. Okay, so back to what idiot Foreman here is saying.
they perform a concert every year.
Oh my God. They perform music? Insane Clown Posse and Twisted and Blaze and ABK. They perform music at the gathering of the Juggalos every year? Blasphemy. This is absolute blasphemous bullshit. I can't believe it. Yeah, dude, I bet you this guy, probably like me, was looking forward to a 3-week layoff when COVID hit.
Oh, shitload of Juggalos and Juggalettes come and they act up. They act like animals. They cause fights. They fight amongst each other. They talk about they have love for the family. Yo, 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 love.
Yo, yo, yo. Let me speak on this. Orale. Arriba la raza. Why does he think every Juggalo sounds like Conan when they talk? Like, you ever notice that? Yeah. Fights can happen at the gathering of the Juggalos. They can happen at other concerts. They can happen at other fucking things. But, yeah. What's the next thing? He's going to be like, and at these gatherings of the Juggalos, the Juggalettes walk around topless with their breasts exposed, and everybody's smoking marijuana leaves and drinking alcoholic beverages. These are heathens. These are absolute heathens, and I feel completely fucking left out of it because I can't get any free drugs.
For the family, yo, yo, yo.
Family fights. Even Isham has said so. Violent J has said so. In the wonderful Bible that we call Behind the Paint. Isham almost shot fucking Violent J over a diss to his brother. Like, this fucking guy. It's like, this dude just has so many fucking jealous vibes, it's pathetic.
Act like animals.
Okay, so like he ended up saying that at the gathering of the Juggalos act like fucking animals. Yeah, there's lawlessness. The most lawlessness that I've seen at a gathering was probably at Cave and Rock, and that was because we destroyed a fucking car. That's definitely a fucking proud moment for me, if you ask me. But fuck that thief.
They cause fights. They fight amongst each other. They talk about they have love for the family. Yo, 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 love for the family. Yo.
Yeah, so like some people, they beat the shit out of each other, and then at the end of it, they're like, all right, you want a beer? Yeah, the gathering, we have a thing called Juggalo Justice. Yeah, and that's exactly what happened to that fucking guy's car. Well, it wasn't that guy's car. It was his ex-girlfriend's car. Well, it wasn't actually his ex-girlfriend's car. It was his ex-girlfriend's grandma's car that he stole and then snuck it into the gathering.
Yo, yo, yo. But these guys are hurting each other.
Okay, and? You mean to tell me that you've never gotten into a fist fight with one of your friends before? Or are you too much of a fucking bitch so you bend over and fucking let them take you in the ass whenever there's a disagreement amongst the two of you? Is that like what he's trying to imply here? As a matter of fact, I believe that there was actually an interview that Sid Jones had with Shaggy 2 Dope, and Shaggy 2 Dope tried to say that there were more fights at a Juggalo event than there would be at a punk rock show, and Shaggy ended up actually saying that he had seen more ruthlessness at a fucking Journey concert than he has at a Juggalo show. So where's that argument? Like, he just tries to make it sound like that we're all fucking decrepit pieces of shit with no mentality. We're all fucking idiots. The women are sluts. And we're all fucking... I'm surprised he hasn't said anything about drugs and alcohol yet.
They're jumping each other.
Okay, and? So, what? You think that's unusual? Bro, have you ever, like, dude, okay, I'm going to tell you this for a non-Juggalo related event that I went to. When I was 10 years old, my grandparents, and my parents all went to Chicago to go watch a fucking Tigers White Sox game. There were at least 3 fucking fights that happened in the fucking shit. Like, in the fucking game. Like, one guy got a little bit of chin music. He dropped the bat, took his fucking helmet off, came in and just, pow! Knocked the fucking pitcher down. And then both dugouts fucking came out trying to break up the fight. But then more fights ensued because of all the people that were trying to fucking break up the fight. And then a bunch of people ended up getting, like, a couple of Tigers players ended up getting rejected, and they had to walk all the way across the fucking field through the fucking bleachers, and people were throwing hot dogs and beer at them, dumping beer on them and shit. People in the bleachers got fucking arrested and shit, and I was just like, now it's baseball. Or how about that fucking Indiana Pacers Detroit Pistons game where somebody from the Pistons, no, it was somebody from the Pacers fucking jumped into the crowd to punch a fucking fan, and then a whole bunch of the players ended up fighting. You know, sports fans are just as violent, if not more violent than fucking Juggalos. So what now, fam?
You know what I mean? They're cowards. They're hurting each other.
I don't see how that's cowardice. So what do you expect for them just to sit down and have a little fucking powwow or something like that? Fuck that shit. I mean, there's going to be some people that just can't do that. Some people have to fucking beat the shit out of the other person. Like, let's say as an example, you're at the gathering of the Juggalos, all right? Right? Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. That could be one too. That could be one speculation as well. 621. Now here. Let's try to come up with this as a explanation. Okay, so let's say he actually went to the fucking gathering of the Juggalos, right? And he was, you know, he was trying to mac on some chick, right? And he was being successful and all that other shit. But then it turns out that the chick was already going to the gathering of the Juggalos with somebody else, and then but then he ends up fucking the Juggalette, and then it turns out that she's in a relationship with the guy that she went to the gathering of the Juggalos with. Do you expect the other guy just to fucking sit down with you and discuss your fucking your differences here on where the problem may lie? Fuck no, fuck that. The guy's gonna fuck you up. And that's probably what happened.
Stupid ass reasons. Number 5. Another thing I hate about Juggalos and Juggalettes. When it comes time to fight, they never fight one-on-one. If you're gonna fight a Juggalo, he's gonna call 10 of his bitch ass homeboys or homegirls.
Oh, okay, so this did happen. He went to the gathering of the Juggalos, macked on some chick, fucked the bitch, and then the bitch's boyfriend ended up grabbing 5 or 6 or 10 of his homies and beat the shit out of him. And that's why he hates Juggalos? These are just assumptions. Okay, don't know what happened there, but we're back. But like, anyways, yeah, dude, like, I don't know what this dude's fucking malfunction is. Juggalos aren't the only people that fucking do that shit. At all. As a matter of fact, at Super Gathering, we were 60 fucking deep in the Jugganati. All of us at the fucking gathering of the Juggalos there, right? And yes, there was a fight that happened amongst two members of the Jugganati. However, how many people got involved in all of that shit? 2. And everybody else kind of just sat there and watched. There wasn't no fucking gang beat out or anything like that, like this dude's fucking trying to describe that Juggalos fucking do. So not all of them are fucking like that. Hell, I don't even fight. I have no reason to. There's no fucking necessary need for me to do such a thing. You know, like, this dude's a fucking idiot.
Yo, what's up, man?
Why does everybody fucking sound like that to him? Like, every single fucking Juggalo sounds like that to him. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, I'm a Juggalo. Forget about it.
When it comes time to fight, they never fight one-on-one. If you're gonna fight a Juggalo, he's gonna call 10 of his bitch-ass homeboys
right?
or homegirls.
Yeah, like, 621's correct, you know? Fucking, not a lot of people fight fair, you know? Ain't no rules in the fucking street except don't bring a fucking gun. And some people still fucking do that anyways. Those people are fucking cowards, if you ask me.
Yo, what's up, man? If you're gonna fight me, you gotta fight the rest of the fam. Fuck you, motherfucker. Come face me one-on-one on the streets.
This dude, like, his street is very suburban. I'm pretty fucking sure of it.
Fuck Juggalos and Juggalettes. Shove this finger up your mother's tight fucking ass. Up your mother's sweet tight vagina. Fuck you, Juggalos and Juggalettes.
Bro, I don't know if that's supposed to be a put down or a wish or wishful thinking. Like, what's with this? Like, how are these put downs?
Juggalos are cowards. When it comes time to fight, like I said, they won't do it one-on-one. They're bitches. Just smack one of them around. If they ever punk you in school, that's alright. If they try to punk you in school in front of other people,
shizzle.
you back up. You back up. Be like, you got that. I'm sorry, my bad. And the next time he's in class by himself, you share in the same classroom as him, or you're in the auditorium, or the bleachers in the gym, wherever you see that motherfucker by himself one-on-one, give him a good fucking pimp smack. Because that's what Juggalos are. They're a bitch. Oh my God, why'd you hit me? Oh no, why'd you hit me?
Ay, you're so stupid. I look for these videos. Yeah, like when I'm desperate for fucking material, I just do a YouTube search for Juggalos suck and I find this shit. Like, this is old school shit. But like, look at the way that he, like, how did we go from yo I'm a Juggalo to ay, you're so stupid, why you hit me? Like, when did we become go from black dudes to fucking cholas? Like I'm confused here. What is this guy confuses me. But like, from the looks of things, if you take a look at me, I don't necessarily look like either one of those things. It's fucking, this guy is confusing.
I'm a Juggalo, whoop, 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 whoop. Fuck you, Juggalos and Juggalettes.
What?
That's the thing about Detroit, Michigan. The entire state of Michigan. They bred this entire group of animals that spread their nonsense throughout the world.
No. Like, another one of those things where this idiot doesn't seem to know enough to be able to fucking put us down. Yes, it's true. The Insane Clown Posse are from Detroit. The whole Juggalo thing kind of started in Detroit. However, the thing about it, though, is that Juggalos come from all walks of life. And most of the fucking Juggalos that are fucking in the fold basically are like, we don't fit in anywhere. That's kind of like how it started, where it was a group of people that really don't fit in anywhere, but yet at the same time we come from all fucking walks of life. I wonder if this dude would fucking cap himself if he found out that his best friend and gay lover was a fucking juggalo. Yeah, he hated on the whole state of Michigan. You know, because he's probably one of those same dudes that thinks that Grand Rapids, Michigan, even though it's on West Michigan, you know, on the west side of Michigan, is still somehow a fucking northern suburb of Detroit, which is on the east side of the state. We spread music, love, food, and hate racism. We're terrible. Yeah, we're very horrible fucking people. That's why I'm giving this guy equal opportunity to be a douche.
Fuck you, Juggalos. I've kicked the Juggalos' ass before.
Oh, he's such a fucking tough guy talking about beating somebody's ass on the internet. You notice that with the fucking little, with the glitchiness on his face and stuff, he kind of looks like he has vitiligo.
I remember one time a Juggalo, serious. A Juggalo came up to me, punked me over some bullshit, because I called him out on his bullshit.
What bullshit?
Whatever. I got a little smart with him. That's cool.
Okay. And did he end up fucking confusing you with his incredible vocabulary? Because you sound so fucking intelligent, and so you were able to fucking juke him mindfully.
He saw me in the hallway. Came with 10 of his homies, at least 8 to 10 of his homies.
You mean to tell me that a juggalo in high school had 10 friends? Where are you at? Littleton, Colorado? Was it the Trenchcoat Mafia?
You know, he came up to me like, yo, you talk a lot of shit. Push me against the locker. My bad, dog. I apologize.
Isn't that the definition of being a fucking bitch after talking so much shit on the internet? Like, what he just said, he was just like, my bad, dog, I didn't mean anything wrong by it. Isn't that you bitching out like a bitch? What he just explained is the definition of a bitch.
Whatever. That's cool. You know, I backed up because the odds were against me.
Okay.
I was like, okay, my bad, I apologize, whatever. I knew the next day I was going to see him in class.
Okay.
After school was over, I went home. The next day when school started in the morning, I took a nice fucking, what do you call it?
A brick?
Something from the kitchen. It's like a kitchen hammer where you chop meat. I saw that motherfucker in the auditorium. Yo, what's up? Remember me? Boom, 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 boom. Got suspended for a week and beat the shit out of that Juggalo.
Oh, you're such a fucking badass. And what, when you came back, he didn't have a fucking meat cleaver ready for your fucking throat or something like that? Like, so basically you bitched out and then you decided to fucking come to school with a weapon to fucking beat the shit out of a kid who punked you out at high school, and then you fucking fucked him up. I see how I see. And yet the Juggalos are the bitches. I see. Who surprisingly have 10 friends. Dude, I had 3 friends in high school, all throughout high school. I knew people, but I had 3 close friends in all 4 years of high school, and that was it. You know? And it's not like we all fucking went to the same classes and did all that other shit. Yeah, look how he flailed his arms reenacting it. Let's see it again.
I saw that motherfucker in the auditorium. Yo, what's up? Remember me? Boom, 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 boom.
Shadowboxing. Push it to the limit. And then I pressed start and went. Like, motherfucker, like, what the fuck? Yeah, you basically, so you walked up to him and you said, hey, remember me? And then with the fucking, with the meat hammer thing from your kitchen at home, you just went, and then you walked like an Egyptian and then fucking got suspended. This is a lie. This is an obvious fucking lie.
Got suspended for a week and beat the shit out of that Juggalo. That Juggalo never disrespecting me again. Fuck Juggalos. Way to stand up to
That's right, because me being in high school, I'm hating on all of these type of fucking people. This is why he hates Juggalos, because he got punked out by one of them, and then he had to fucking hit somebody with a goddamn meat tenderizer. I think that's what that is. Like, are you fucking on one, bro? And then on top of that, like, he was hating on Four Loko. Dude, Jug Goodman, may he rest in peace. That dude loved his Four Loko, not gonna lie. But he was like my age, maybe even a little bit older. But that motherfucker loved his Four Loko.
Juggalos is catching by themselves. Fuck Juggalos and fuck Juggalettes. Come suck my fucking dick, right?
But you fucking hate them. Why would you want them to suck your dick? Why can't you have, I don't know, Steve fucking do it?
Here and jerk it off. Fuck you, bitch. Peace out.
Oh, I was so angry I had to end the fucking video like that. Just... The hell is wrong with fucking people? God. And this is the shit that we had to fucking deal with in 2012. You know what I'm saying? Right? Like, this fucking guy. This fucking guy. It's almost sad that dudes on YouTube actually had to fucking act like this to be like a badass, I guess. Oh yeah, I never downloaded that motherfucker. Hold on a second. I gotta download this next one. Another fucking Juggalo sucks video. Yes, I know. It's gonna be terrible and great at the same time. But, yeah, this one is actually Juggalo Jesus. So, alright. Let's see. Let's get it going. Here we go. So, more Wrestling Jesus.
Juggalos! It's your old pal, your old chum, Durant King, a.k.a. the Wrestling Jesus, a.k.a. the Juggalo lover, your old buddy. I've made lots of vids about you guys with lots of arguments.
Let's see. Oh, dude is judging a whole fan base and an Ohio University product. Hating on Michigan proves that someone I might know. So, yeah. We have Wrestling Jesus again. He's always fun to fucking mock.
And this might be the final video.
And it wasn't.
Unless...
So, okay, basically, this is his fucking kill shot.
Something big happens, like the time you guys tried to profit off Nancy Benoit's death, stuff like this.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
If that happens, this might be the last vid. So just one last time, I want to tell you that...
So I don't know if this is supposed to be a kill shot or if it was just like, he got bored with fucking dissing Juggalos, which I don't think happened. Like, I think he did end up fucking, like, he closed out this video, this account, and then he opened up another one and eventually did fucking go back to hating on Juggalos. Which, hey, more fun for me, right?
You fucking suck, huh?
Oh, yeah. Wow. Wiki. Eric. That dude, the fucking timing on that is fucking awesome. Eric. What? Anyways, yeah, so yeah, Juggalos suck. This guy is an originator. It's not the first time I've ever heard Juggalos suck out of somebody's mouth. What is it this time?
The old days, you type in Juggalo, upload date, and it was full of Juggalos, full of women. You know, they were all fat and ugly, but, you know, it was full of people in the Juggalo community, and now it is dead. Even you guys are talking about why it's dead and how it's not dead and shit like this.
So is it dead or is it not dead? Fucking make up your mind. Like, what?
Couple reasons.
why it's dead. Number one, the whole, gang thing. The FBI labeling you as a gang. Is it really worth it to be labeled as a gang?
So we weren't talking about the Juggalo community as a whole being dead. It was basically like a lot of people in the YouTube Juggalo community, that little section of the entirety that is the Juggalo community, was practically fucking, we felt like at that time that the well had run dry. And there was not a whole lot of stuff that was coming in that was really motivating us to do anything. And that's why we were saying that it was dead. Not to mention there were not as many fucking haters coming in like the last moron and this moron coming up with cogent arguments about why Juggalos suck. So at that point, it was just like, is it really worth our fucking time? And not to mention, as I said at the very beginning of this podcast, like, we moved on to going after Juggalo haters to basically ourselves, so quite a bit of infighting.
Just because you love a group of music, these Juggalos, they try to get young people to join, and then these young people are labeled as gang members. ICP themselves, they say that they try to find fucked up people like retards, idiots, freaks.
Yeah, I'm sure that that's exactly what Jay and Shaggy had said, that is their core audience and that is who they're fucking going after. As I said about the fucking last moron, it was a lot of people who didn't fit in anywhere. Dude, you can see a group of fucking retards that are collected with each other and shit. It's called the Special Olympics. And then we've got our own, which is the gathering of the Juggalos.
And these retards don't have a brain. It's like if they get conned by this Juggalo crap. Come on, be with your family. You get to have some friends there.
You ever notice that you barely ever see these guys that hate on Juggalos fucking really commune with other fucking people or any groups of people? It's kind of fucking awkward.
But is it cool for people with no brains to get sucked into a group only to get labeled as gangsters?
So, that's one thing that he really had a misconception of. The gang label at the time did not stop people from coming into the Juggalo community and listening to the fucking music. And by the time they realized, oh shit, the FBI had labeled the Juggalos as a unorganized hybrid street gang, they were like, either fucking I don't care or hey, cool. Until other shit started happening, and then we all were just like, you know what, fuck the FBI. And then a bunch of us fucking went to Washington and marched around the National Mall. What?
By the FBI all over your country. Juggalos are being arrested by the cops. Shit like this, and you...
I mean, we weren't getting arrested for having a Hatchet Man flag, but it definitely did cause the cops to be like, okay, you are in a gang legally speaking, according to the FBI. So, the sentences were much harsher for quite a few people.
People, hey, I'm gonna be a Juggalo there. It's cool, it's love. Even though other Juggalos are committing real crimes and hurting people, I'll just...
Oh yeah, because, it was just fucking Juggalos. We invented violence. That's the way that it comes across when these people fucking talk like this. And it makes it sound as if, oh, the world was in peace and absolute harmony, and then the Juggalos came. Logic.
Close my eyes and pretend everything's okay. It's okay to have children join a legit gang and retarded people. It is not good.
But yeah. Oh yeah. In the last pause? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we're having children and retarded people fucking come in. But if that's the case, don't you think that the children themselves would also be retarded? Are you attacking children? You're attacking children, fam. You're calling children retarded. Just because their parents listen to a specific type of music.
And why would people stay in it? If you're labeled as a gang, straight up, it's not worth it.
I mean, yeah, you could probably say that it's not worth it, but in the end, I'd say it was. Because we got some fucking attention. And it was fun going to Washington, D.C. I'm not going to fucking lie. Like, that was probably one of the most fun things that I did. Are you talking about... Hi.
People, I'll just...
Oh, yeah, that... Is that what you were talking about, Don?
Close my eyes and pretend everything's okay. It's okay to have children join a legit gang and retarded people. You know, it is not good.
You know what's really funny to me is the fact that he wants to talk about juggalos having kids. And I feel a sense of envy coming from this guy because this dude is fucking too ugly to have his own kids.
And why would people stay in it? If you're labeled as a gang, straight up, it's not worth it. It's not like you're fighting for a noble cause there. It's clown music.
And if that's the case, then why did you put so much effort and energy into attacking it if it doesn't mean that much? You know what I'm saying? That makes no fucking sense.
Understand? Why would you fuck your life up and be labeled as a real gangster simply because of music?
Well, let's see. I'm a fan of the fucking music, but I've never done gang-related shit. And I've never had any fucking cause for the police to go after me in any way, shape, or form. As a matter of fact, I remember around the time that this shit was going on, okay? Like, there was actually a point in time where, actually, at the time, I was married when this video came out, and I was married to a fucking Navy veteran. And so because of that, like, she and I ended up getting like state assistance, GI Bill, that kind of shit. But don't you think that that would be kind of weird for a gang member to be married to somebody in the military, for one, and for two, during that time, when we started really breaking down the whole gang affiliation aspect of things, I find it funny when we found out that they had been investigating this shit since, like, what, 2008, right? And during that time, maybe even before that, there was a period of time where juggalos were being considered gang related. I was working at a car wash, and I had, and a lot of people that were coming in to the car wash were actually fucking police officers. So we would wash their fucking cars. And not once did they be like, they never once were like, oh, you're a juggalo. And I've always worn juggalo shit. There's a reason why I always wear juggalo related shit, because for one, it's kind of like waving a fucking flag to flag down the other juggalos. The second reason is, if there's an undercover cop around, he's going to see that I'm wearing this shit and doing nothing wrong. So he would have absolutely no real reason for to go after me in any way, shape, or form. And if he did, I would fucking file a harassment suit. I did that shit on fucking purpose, and I still do to this day. Like, 98% of my fucking wardrobe is juggalo related, and I do that shit on purpose. Okay, back to the moron.
That's not even good, and that's another thing. There's no point of being a juggalo. None.
Well, see, there is, but you obviously don't understand it because you aren't one. And for seeing how often and how many times this guy has made videos explaining why juggalos as a whole suck, or certain juggalos fucking suck. Like, he's literally made lists, I think, of top 10 reasons why Crazy McKormik sucks. You know what I'm saying? So, like, this dude is not going to be able to understand it because he's never really taken the time to actually fucking, really delve in, except just to diss Juggalos.
Okay, I like different bands of music, but what?
Right? Like Foghat.
Why should you dedicate your whole life to a rap group?
I don't. I dedicate my entire life to video games. And it's gotten me pussy, so I'm good with that.
Okay, opinion-wise, you think it's good, it's a good group according to you. I think they suck and they're childish and deep down you people notice they're...
I mean, like, in a way, like, it's funny how he spent years fucking making this kind of content to attack the Juggalo fan base, and he's like, well, when you really break it down, it comes down to opinion, right? Yeah, my opinion is that it's opposite of yours. Like, I'm a fan of this music, I'm a fan of the fan base, I'm a fan of all of this shit. Okay, and it's like, in a way, I have delved my life around this type of shit, but I will say this, it's because there's something about it that you can't necessarily put your thumb on, your finger on, your butthole on. You can't necessarily pinpoint exactly the reason why, but you're drawn to it. And I can understand if he's not fucking drawn to it, because he spends most of his time fucking on YouTube at the time, rattling on about how much this, that, and the other thing sucks. Whether it's music or wrestling or some form of entertainment and media, that's all he ever does, because this dude is very fucking pessimistic. And God forbid he come across a group of people who listen to music that while sounds pessimistic and violent is actually an optimistic thing. So it confuses him. So he screams in confusion, and then he goes on YouTube and acts like he's fucking Papa Franco, which he's not. He is the fucking... Dude, he is the fucking Save-A-Lot bargain bin version of Papa Franco. Was childish as him making video after video of why you hate a music group instead of just moving on with his life. Right, but at the same time, you also got to remember, Keo, back in the day, this was the type of stuff that gave us the content that we needed in order to fucking, be on YouTube and fucking start making monetization. What up, Warlord?
A lot of you are calling them sellouts, that they changed, etc.
I mean, not all of us, but some people actually did, and it was probably because of the whole fucking Jive Hollywood Island Records thing, because there was a lot of sellout, it felt like sellout shit because you had, yeah, he's just a wannabe online tough guy, basically. No, I don't think so. I think this dude really was just trying to formulate some kind of fake opinion just to get a rise out of us, because this is what the art of trolling is. It isn't necessarily like fucking disagreeing with somebody or anything like that. Like, I personally think that there's very few people in this, like in the online community, who really truly know the art of the troll. And they're just like, oh, I'm just teasing somebody. That's trolling you. No, it's not, motherfucker. No, there's totally different types of different trolls out there and shit. And just teasing a motherfucker is not trolling. That's teasing.
But just look at you. You're living for this group. You look like them. You talk like them. There's some juggalos, not a lot, but a few.
Okay, so let me see if I got this right. If we look like them and talk like them and act like them, that's the fucking problem. However, if you were to listen to hip-hop most of your fucking life and you look like them and you act like them, well, and you sound like them when you talk, well, I mean, that is kind of racist, but still, nevertheless, it's like, dude, people are going to emulate those that they look up to. That's just how it is in life. Like, we emulate who we look up to. And it's not just Insane Clown Posse. That's for everybody. In a way, in a way, and I hate to say this because like it does kind of take away from the ideals of individualism, but it is definitely one of those things that psychologically speaking, you're going to emulate who it is that you look up to, because either you have no identity, or you're trying to formulate some kind of an identity. It's just kind of a part of fucking growing up. You know, it takes a while for somebody to actually figure out how to identify themselves as an individual. And in climbing that, you're going to emulate a couple of fucking people because monkey see, monkey do, and you like what you see, so you're going to fucking emulate that. That's just how it is.
Who are intelligent, a couple, okay, like 5, 6 that I met on YouTube. But sadly, they talk like idiots by purpose.
Hold on a second. What did he say?
Look at you. You're living for this group. You look like them. You talk like them. There's some juggalos, not a lot, but a few, who are intelligent. A couple, okay? Like 5, 6 that I met on YouTube.
I think I'm one of them. And like at the time, like the people that I fucked with were also in the same boat. But I have to agree that there are a lot of juggalos who don't really fucking show a whole lot of intelligence. Well, at the time, there were a lot of juggalos that did not really show a whole lot of intelligence. Most of them would see this type of stuff and then they would just send a react video and all they would say is, I'm gonna kill you with my hatchet, or come see me, here's my fucking address, and dox themselves. It's like race car drivers, golfers, basketball players, sports. They are diehard fans of everything, and people like to get together and chat and talk about it. Dude, 621, football fans are the worst, though. Out of all of them, football fans are the fucking worst. And I'm talking both American and outside of American football. Like, whether it be football or fucking soccer. You want to tell me that fucking just listening to Insane Clown Posse and being a juggalo is worse than participating in a fucking soccer riot? Like, let's be real here.
But sadly, they talk like idiots by purpose. Whoop whoop. You know?
Like, once again, the whole thing with not understanding whoop whoop.
You make yourself look like dumbasses. Why? Just because you're trying to copy a group, it's stupid. You get into fights with people, you hate people who aren't juggalos.
Actually, I have a lot of people in my life who are not juggalos, and I get along with them just fine. So, like, once again, it's like one of those, oh, I see a pattern here.
Shit like this, and it's all for a fucking group. It's stupid. It's dumb.
And yet you're doing the exact opposite. You're on the other side of that fence where you're fucking making content dissing those fucking people, and it's all over a fucking group. Do you not see the irony in this?
Then you have the nerve to claim that you're unique. How can you be unique when you all look alike?
I mean, we all come from different walks of life. I mean, yeah, when you see us in a concert, most of us do end up fucking painting up and wearing fucking similar clothes and shit like that. Yeah, that goes without fucking saying. But it's up here, really, where we think differently in that sense. The one thing that really brings us and ties us all together is the fact that we all listen to the same fucking band. It's just the difference is that this is not one of those cookie cutter fucking bands where it's like, okay, the media fucking puts it out there. This guy does not seem to grasp the fact that during that time, Insane Clown Posse was never on any mainstream music channels, any mainstream radio stations, or anything like that. Like, the magic of Insane Clown Posse was discovering it for yourself. And if you were able to come across it by chance and it touched you in a specific way, not like a fucking grown-up touches a child, but you get what I'm saying. If there's magic in that fucking music, and if it touched you in that specific fucking way, hell yeah, you were going to be dedicated to it, because it's a, you know, like, I was about to say cult-like fan base, but it is definitely one of those things, you know, within that similar vein. We are in a sense, like, you know, it's kind of like the same thing with, you know how, like, okay, I'll use American Psycho, the movie American Psycho as an example. In the movie theaters, American Psycho did not get a whole lot of fucking play, but it did reach cult classic status at some point. The same thing with fucking Clerks, you know, and the Jay and Silent Bob movies, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like the movie was picked up by chance and was given a chance. And it ended up being sent to France for Cannes, and it spawned off an entire fucking universe, the Viewisk universe, if you will. You know, The Warriors is another cult classic. Fucking the whole thing with what I'm getting at though is, like, you know, if it wasn't for Clerks being picked up by chance, we wouldn't have Mallrats, Chasing Amy, Dogma, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, Jay and Silent Bob Reboot, fucking Clerks 2, and a whole bunch of other fucking movies that Kevin Smith has come out with and created this entire universe that kind of revolves strangely around Jay and Silent Bob, two high school dropouts who fucking sell weed in front of a goddamn convenience store. And there's a fucking cult-like fan base based off of that. And while those movies for the most part really don't make it far in theaters, they sure as fuck go up when it concerns DVD sales, because that's where the real money is. Kevin Smith has admitted that. The movies don't make it very far in the theaters, but once they hit DVDs and Blu-rays and fucking streaming services and shit like that, that's where the Kevin Smith movies really fucking shine. And it's created a cult-like fan base. The same thing with Insane Clown Posse. They have also created a cult-like fan base. We are more dedicated because those guys, in a sense, are us at the same time. And this is something that this dude could never fucking wrap his head around, because a vast majority of the stuff that he consumes is, you know, and I'm talking about in the sense of media, music, movies, video games, television, the internet. The stuff that he consumes entertainment wise is basically stuff that is already out there and is he's basically being told what to watch, what to enjoy, what to listen to. That's the major difference. And I know I'm preaching to the fucking choir, especially since I know that this idiot is not around anymore and he's not going to be able to take the time to fucking respond. And watch, I'll magically get a fucking email from him and be like, "Hey, Crazy McKormik, I found your live stream, and I think I'm going to make a response video to what you said." I think I do him a little too well. I don't know where this guy fucking lives. I assume he's Canadian, but they're like, or he's Irish or something. I don't know. He's either Canadian or somewhere in the United Kingdom.
All say the same shit. Look at you on YouTube. Oh man, Twisted dropping new album, son. You know, what does that give you personally?
What is that? At the time, Twisted dropping a new item gave me excitement.
To promote other people's music.
Free promotion for people that we like. Is there something wrong with that? By the way, if you haven't already, make sure that you're subscribed to Don Chaos.
Nothing. It gives you nothing.
It actually gives me satisfaction
to do this.
Oh yeah, I remember this guy. He's Canadian. I thought he was Canadian. Like it was tough because like I know that he has like that speech impediment kind of thing where he can't seem to say certain words with the letter H in it.
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Juggalos, it's not about being a gang. It's about family. You are not a family. How dumb do you have to be to convince yourself that your family...
It's not okay, for one, change up what it is that you're fucking saying, because it's like, it's not about the stupidity of it. That's basically what you're explaining is gaslighting ourselves into believing that we're a family. And to be totally honest, we're not even doing that. It's basically like, because like, what would be the best way to fucking explain this to this fucking moron? He's a ripoff of Terminator. No, he's not even that. Don't downgrade Terminator like that. Like, on the... What does talking about stuff do? Apparently it gives me content to talk about on my fucking show. That's what it does. Because for me having absolutely no fucking news to cover whatsoever, I've been able to successfully make a 2-hour fucking live stream talking about nothing. Like an episode of Seinfeld or some shit. But anyways, what was he fucking saying about how we're too stupid to fucking understand that we're not a family? What it is that there's camaraderie within that. And we actually fucking, like I said before, you know, when it concerns me wearing the hatchet gear every day, you know, it's kind of like waving the fucking flag to see if there's other juggalos out there. And guess what? It fucking works. Like, there's a guy at the gas station down the road from my fucking house. If I come down there wearing the shirt or a jersey or a hoodie or a hat or something like that, he and I fucking talk about Insane Clown Posse for at least 5 minutes while I'm holding up the line. You know, like, there are people that come to my job. There's actually a guy that works at my job as a cleaner who fucking hits me up, and he's probably even watching this right now if he's not listening. So what up to that, homie? I'll be blunt, I can't fucking remember your goddamn name for the life of me, but I know you're there, dude, and you're fucking probably sweeping the floor and wearing a yellow shirt like what? Anyways, he approaches me and he'll talk to me about Juggalo shit because he knows the shit. You know what I'm saying? I saw a car covered in Hatchet Man here. It was dope. But that's the thing, though. It's the word family. Basically, we're meaning that there's a sort of camaraderie there. And it's all because we discovered the music in the exact same fucking way. And that's why we consider the whole family aspect of things. I bet CPN would laugh at this clown. Dude, he has pwned this fucking dude. There was actually something that he ended up saying in one of his old videos, and he's like, I bet WrestlingJesus is going to be like, well, you see, top 10 reasons why Child's Play Ninja sucks. You know, because he can't fucking explain it, so he has to make a top 10 reasons why CPN fucking sucks video or something like that, because this is what that dude would fucking do.
With other people simply because they listen to the same music.
Yup.
It's dumb. It's a dumb fucking way of living life.
I mean, like, it's not like we think, oh, this is Juggalo shit 24 hours. Like, it's not like, oh, I'm going to do a live stream like a Juggalo, even though I am. But, like, it's not like, oh, I'm going to drink this Red Bull like a Juggalo. I'm going to vape this vape like a Juggalo. I'm going to look at the internet like a fucking Juggalo. Like, that's how this dude fucking sees us, is like, oh, Juggalo on the mind 24/7. Let me ask you a question. How do you play Super Mario Brothers like a fucking Juggalo? Oh, I don't know. Probably wearing the face paint and saying that Mario and Luigi's your family. Like this fucking moron.
Super stupid, huh? And just look at how they do this. Hey, family, give me a drink, man. Hey, yo, I'm family. Send me money so I can buy some beer.
We know who he was talking about when he fucking said that. Hold on. Let's see that again.
And just look at how they do this. Hey, family, give me a drink, man. Hey, yo, I'm family. Send me money so I can buy some beer. Just look at how they do this. Hey, family, give me a drink, man. Hey, yo, I'm family. Send me money so I can buy some beer.
Yeah. That was the greatest fucking thing. That right there has to be the most fucking... Y'all know. Oh my god, my face is fucking hot. Oh. When the beat drops, give me a beer. Alright, one more time.
Just look at how they do this. Hey, family, give me a drink, man. Hey, yo, I'm family. Send me money so I can buy some beer.
Spot on, Boy Blue, dude. Like, that is exactly what he was I swear to God, like, I think that's what it was. Like, all of these videos that he makes, he just watches Boy Blue for 20 minutes. And then, and then this is what he fucking comes up with.
We all know who I'm talking about there.
Yep, we all do. Oh, dude, that was fucking great. Oh, yeah, we know. We all know. Like, and this, you know what the sad thing about that joke is? Oh, it's still relevant. That's the saddest thing, is like, this video was made probably in the mid to early to mid 2010s, and it's still fucking relevant. Oh god, he's a Quebecer.
I'm the Juggalo. It's about the family. Sub to my channel so I can make money on YouTube.
Yeah. Thanks for the fucking suggestion. By the way, sub to my channel so I can make money on YouTube. Because apparently this guy, he opposes fucking money. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry that it, you know, like, even though your channel was probably monetized, it was going to take you 3 years to make a toonie. My bad. Jesus fucking Christ. My head hurts from laughing so hard. But that was fucking terrific.
We all know who I'm talking about there.
Yeah.
I'm the Juggalo. It's about the family. Sub to my channel so I can make money on YouTube. Don't you people realize that you're getting used?
I don't know how I'm getting used, because, motherfucker, I'm the one who's got people watching me, and I'm earning money off of ad revenue because people are watching me, and in return, they're being entertained by me making fun of your dumbass making fun of the Boy Blue. I mean, dude, fucking random emojis in the chat if that sounds like a fucking fair deal. I mean, I'm getting my fair shake. I think you guys are getting your fair shake too. And for some reason, idiots like this made it so it sounded like, oh yeah, maybe we should just not be monetizing our content. You know? because money bad. Which, fuck that shit. If I'm going to be doing something that's, you know, if I'm going to be doing something like this for the sake of, if not my own entertainment, then to entertain the very same people who want to watch me do this shit, I might as well get a fucking few nickels and dimes out of a fucking podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that makes sense. Like, at this point, with the way that YouTube is with their monetization shit, I think that that's probably going to be like the main thing. And as of this point, I'm not even afraid to fucking admit it. Like, it used to be, because of people like the boy Blue, it used to be so fucking much of a downer to want to earn money because of the way Blue fucking does it, where he's constantly fucking e-begging. So it would make somebody like myself who wants to fucking do this shit for a living, or at least to make some sort of a supplemental income. You know, it makes me look bad because in the eyes of some people, it's like, I'm almost as bad as him, except I'm not fucking e-begging, you know? Like, I put merch out there for people to fucking read that shit. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Let's wait for this fucking thing to pop up. Oh, yeah. Ninja with a pencil, thank you for the $2 Canadian super chat. I just made more toonies than this guy. Hells yeah. We used to hate Boy Blue. I remember when you did that video on Blue. It's still around, I think. Why didn't that go off? I don't understand. Why did the sound alert not fucking go off? That sucked. Hold on a second. I want to make sure that fucking noise is actually working. That was not fair. It was not fair that did not fucking play. So let me make sure that this is actually fucking working. But yes, Ninja with the pens. Oh, it played for you? Okay, because I didn't hear it. Maybe it's because of my settings or something. Oh, yep, that's why. Was it like bring, 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 or something like that? Okay, so it did go off on everybody else's end. I didn't get it because I had it muted on my end, so my bad. Thank you, though. Hopefully it wasn't too hot for you. But anyways, yeah, Ninja with the pencil, thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. Oh, yeah, the bring. Cool. Yeah, I set it to, like, the old school default because the new default kind of went... The new default sounds stupid. Cool, alright. But like I was saying, you know, like nowadays it's a little bit different because everybody can get monetized, and I think that that's one of the fair goals, doing things on social media. Like my other channel, I make like $2 a month, but that channel's been fucking dormant for almost a year. So I've been slowly collecting my $2 to $3.50 every month off of that channel. I have no problem now with fucking making money, but back in the day, Blue's ass fucking constantly fucking e-begging and shit, and still to this day he's fucking e-begging, but nevertheless, like, it put a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths. It made Juggalos look like that they were all fucking e-begging, even if they weren't fucking e-begging. But because of the fact that I have a fan base that has completely fucking dwarfed whatever this dude has ever fucking had, you know what I'm saying? Like, I personally feel like it's necessary for me to be able to have monetization on, to be able to sell merchandise, because I think my fan base is large enough to be able to have that kind of shit. So what this guy's fucking crying about is beyond me. The e-begging thing, that's a completely different story. And by the way, Ninja with a pencil, you're gross as fuck for that. That's absolutely gross. Yes, I'm going to bite that. I'm going to bite that fucking, that gimmick. Because I still to this day think it's funny. I might as well heart that shit too. Yeah, love you for that. But you're gross. Gross bastard.
I'm the Juggalo. It's about the family. Sub to my channel so I can make money on YouTube. Don't you people realize that you're getting used?
Okay, that's the point that I was going to make. How am I being used? And on top of that, like, dude, we have fan bases. You know, God forbid we have a fucking fan base. You know what I'm saying? What up, Betimus? Like, it's sad because, like, this dude, he would fucking be on a roll and then he would get bored and then he'd close his channel before he even had a chance to monetize it. And then he would just open up a new one and start from scratch. Like, this dude basically buried himself.
Not only by ICP, but by other Juggalos as well. Yo, fam, peep my fucking blah, blah, blah. Go sub to here. You know, click on my ads. Help.
Oh, God. So this dude is basically just hating on the game, you know, because, like, there are people like myself that are going to try to fucking do what they can to spread their channels because we find ourselves to be entertaining and informative. But yes, that's exactly right. That's what all fucking YouTubers do. So for him to fucking hate on the Juggalos and try to stifle them from doing what it is that they wanted to do to try to make careers out of this type of stuff is insanely asinine. Yeah, this guy hated WWE and a lot of indie wrestling back in the day, and then whenever he got a chance, he'd fucking squeak in a Juggalo video or two.
Let me get money, send me money.
Like, it's not even about sending me money. I mean, send me money, but, you know, if you want to, but I'm not going to try to fucking milk the tit, you know? It's like, I get money from advertising. If people want to give me money and show me love in that fashion, that's on them. If they want to buy my merch, that's on them. But I'm not here to fucking goad people into fucking doing it or making them feel bad for not doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, just like anybody else. I'm like, it's there, you know, like my t-shirts and my hoodies and my hats and my fucking stickers and shit like that. It's all there. But you don't have to buy it if you can't afford it, because I understand half the fucking Juggalos are broke.
The nail, because we're family. How can you dumbasses fall for this? And I'm not even trying to troll you. I'm just being honest here.
And so am I.
How the fuck can you people fall for this shit?
What, merch sales and entertainment? Isn't that what he's doing? Like, he's being entertaining, but this dude never fucking took the time to try to monetize his fucking content. This guy could have made fucking merch. Like, this guy could have seriously, like, this fucking screenshot alone, like, you cut out the fucking prison wall that he has right there, and just in that fucking stance alone, he could have fucking put on a shirt and sold it for $20 and he would have made some money. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with being able to fucking market yourself? Like, this dude is legitimately fucking hating on the idea of marketing. See, I get not liking the e-begging. Many of us never liked that, but earning money via live streams, videos, content, merch, I see nothing wrong with that. Get it if you can. Right. You know, and that's one of the reasons why I fucking do this. Because, like, I'm not going to front. I like the idea of doing this type of stuff to entertain and create fans, create a whole fan base, and earn a little scratch off of it. And in return, I'm fucking putting out ideas like merchandise and talking about my fucking thoughts and opinions. And this guy, for years, tried to say that just because we're fucking Juggalos, we're belittling ourselves and each other for doing such a thing. God forbid we have a platform.
You understand there's no point in this. You know, oh, it's Juggalo, so it's cool. No, it's not. You're being used. Fucking wake up, man.
I mean, wouldn't the same argument be for just about, I don't know, anything? Like, oh God, what music does he listen to? Does he even own a fucking t-shirt for any of the music bands that he fucking listens to? Does he own any WWE shirts for the fucking, you know, for the very same promotion that he bitches about every single fucking day? Like, is he so bereft of liking things that he has nothing that has an actual logo on it? Like, does he buy all of his fucking shirts with no fucking label on it whatsoever? Is there a label on that fucking skull cap? Where'd you get that fucking hoodie, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy's Juggalo knowledge consists of one Boy Blue video and then he hit the record button. That's pretty much it. Like, I agree with you on that one, Wes, 100%.
Look at Twisted. They
I don't wanna.
left Psychopathic, okay?
Yeah.
What do they say? Oh, we're still Juggalos. Why are they saying this? Is it because they want to hang out with you? Is it because you're family? Or is it because they want you to buy the next album?
The answer to all of that is yes. And I'm saying this even with me having my fucking personal disdain for Twisted. Even though I don't listen to their shit anymore, and I don't represent their shit, I don't fucking go to their shows anymore, I don't go to Fright Fest, I don't go to Astronomicon, I don't do anything that's Twisted related anymore, I still see those guys as fucking Juggalos. I still see them as a Juggalo related group. You know? So, like, yes. And because the fact that their music is targeted towards that specific audience, of course they're going to want that specific audience to buy their fucking music. Because that's what started the Juggalo shit in the first place, is the fucking music. It's literally wrapped around the fucking music. You know, we're called a fan base. We're a more hardcore fan base than a lot of the other ones, because I'm pretty sure that this dude wouldn't fucking do the same thing for, like, Metallica as we would for Insane Clown Posse. But just the idea that he continuously thinks that just because it's fucking Juggalo related means that it's fucking stupid is asinine.
Obviously, that's what it is. You guys have no point. Just coming on here and telling people that you're Juggalos. Oh, fuck the haters. Peep the new album. Old gang rag, son. I'm gonna wear bandanas, try to act hardcore. It's
Now that right there, that's a fucking throwback. Okay, so I've got a fucking story for y'all. The gang rags thing. So, we ended up, like a lot of us Juggalos back in the fucking day when Blaze came out with their Gang Rags album. The Gang Rags album actually came with a fucking bandana, and there was like 4 different colored bandanas. So all of us, even though we were all homies and shit, we were like, dude, I'm gonna rep that green bandana, or I'm gonna rep that blue bandana, or I'm gonna rep that black one, or that white one, or that red one. And so, like, we would all, like, fake beef with each other and shit like that. Like, you know, we would just do, like, the light hazing because one of us was not wearing the fucking same colored bandana as the other one, or rep that bandana color. As a matter of fact, I think I still have my fucking bandana to this day. It's in here somewhere, I think. I don't remember if I stashed it in here in this little cupboard or not, but I know it's around here somewhere. But I still have my green bandana. I still have my green bandana from back in the day when Gang Rags came out. And this dude actually fucking took it literally. The concept of Gang Rags was cool, and what they would say was the different colored bandanas meant. So, like, that to me I find is funny, is like he took that fake concept that we did and he actually took it literal.
so fuck the hater.
I mean, fuck the haters. Yeah, I agree to that one. Because, you know, fuck them, and it was always fun to make fun of them, especially this fucking idiot.
Peep the new album, Old Gang Rag, son. I'm gonna wear bandanas, try to act hardcore. It's all stupid.
I mean, we didn't try to act hardcore, but we definitely were we were just being fucking goofy with it. Like, trying to do basically the same thing I'm doing now, which was to try to fucking make each other laugh.
It's all pointless. Look at you guys.
Like, this dude has such a nihilistic point of view where it's just like, we believes in nothing, Lebowski. This dude just did not, like, this was literally the only way that this dude could have fun, is to try to fucking make fun of us because, you know, trying to troll for attention.
On your blog talk radios. Every Juggalo has a blog talk radio show. And you guys go to every show. You spend 40 hours a week on blog talk radio.
Boy, those were the days, man. We had some fucking epic moments on Blog Talk Radio. You know, because, like, at the time, Blog Talk Radio was what we would do before Google had Google Hangouts and before StreamYard was a thing. You know, so, like, before StreamYard and before Google Hangout, we had Blog Talk Radio, where we would all fucking call in and we'd be talking and just fucking having a fun time and just dicking around and having fun. And this dude wants to hate on that. He wants to hate on Juggalos fucking getting together, especially us Juggalos who originally came onto the YouTube Juggalo community, who originally came on Juggalo, you know, who came on Juggalo, like, especially us as Juggalos who came onto YouTube just to look for a fucking community, because at the time that's what it was about. You know, was originally it was us trying to find some form of fucking community, and it was easier to do it on social media and the internet in general than it was to do it in real life, because I mean, like, when I first discovered Insane Clown Posse, there was really only one person I knew who introduced me to the Juggalo shit. And it wasn't until like 2-3 years later I actually found another fucking Juggalo, because nobody that I went to school with when I was 12 was listening to Insane Clown Posse. You know, there was very little people that I fucking bumped into in high school that listened to Insane Clown Posse. And slowly but surely, I was able to find community thanks to the internet. And when you find community, what do you want to do? You want to commune with them. So rather than doing back and forth videos on Blog Talk Radio, you know, on YouTube, why not go on Blog Talk Radio and have an actual conversation with these ninjas? So what's wrong with that? Like, this dude's fucking hating on nothing.
Hey, yo, we got a caller, man. Yo, who this? Hey, dog, this is Hatchet Man 05, dog. Whoop whoop, whoop whoop.
I mean, you know, sometimes the conversations would end up being like that, although I don't know who Hatchet Man 05 is.
They all scream whoop whoop, you know?
Okay, and? That's usually how we fucking end a conversation.
Oh, it's stupid. Yo, Hatchet Man, what's up? Yo, man, I just beat down 25 haters by myself with my hatchet. You guys know he's bullshitting, but you're like, oh yeah, dog, that's the shit, son. That's how we do it.
Apparently this guy doesn't understand satire. He also doesn't understand sarcasm. Because, like, anybody who actually believed that is fucking stupid. But, like,
25 haters by myself with my hatchet. You guys know he's bullshitting, but you're...
I mean, 621, that is a good point. Amazing the energy some of these guys put into not liking something. Like, you got to remember, like, sometimes the haters are bigger fans than the fans. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Cat Williams back in the day, he ended up saying you need haters. I don't remember exactly why, but apparently it is part of the equation. Oh yeah, because, like, if you don't have haters, you know, if you don't have haters, then you must be doing something wrong, I guess. You know, but, like, yeah, the energy that this guy puts into how much he hates Juggalos and Insane Clown Posse is fucking impeccable. Like, even at the age of 41, I can't even put that much energy into something that I like, much less hate. But, like, I mean, of course, this was like 10, 12 years ago. And it's like, it's mind-boggling, actually, how much energy he put into something that he hates. But that must mean that he's a bigger fan of Insane Clown Posse than us. if you don't have haters, then you don't have notoriety, I guess. I mean, I got my fair share of haters on you know that.
Like, oh yeah, dog, that's the shit, sir. That's how we do it. You know, it's just a bunch of idiots lying to each other about being tough guys.
No, actually, that's not even what it was like on Blog Talk Radio. You know what? You want to know what it was like on our conversations of Blog Talk Radio? Talking about wrestling, talking about video games, and me telling Child's Play Ninja the fact that Greedo shot first. Like, that's literally it.
Straight up, fuck. It is. It's like that.
I like how he hates our fucking mannerisms, but yet he emulates the mannerisms by saying the phrase straight up. Because we used that a lot. Yeah, we talked about new music, we talked about Juggalo culture, we talked about a lot of different shit. And it's like, not all of us were like, yeah, I fucking dogged 25 dudes with a fucking hatchet. Or something, or whatever the fuck he said. The guy, I don't know, the dude just hates everything. Like, he hates life, and I guess maybe he just didn't want to kill himself or something, and so, like, this is the only thing that he really had to live for.
There's 3 types of juggalos. Real tough guy, old school juggalos that fight. They do crime, they're loaded with fucking tattoos.
Yeah, that's changed over the years.
Basically, they're sick. You know, some of them are tough. You know, they're tough.
Some of those tough guys are tough. And some of those tough guys are not tough. Like, they're tough-ish.
Tough guys, but they're criminals. Those are the real gang members. Just because not everybody is a gang member doesn't mean that you don't have gangs in the Juggalos.
Yeah, we know. Like, we literally discussed that type of stuff on Blog Talk Radio as well. And we also talked about that stuff in our own content on YouTube as well. It's like, and yet at the very beginning of this fucking video, he ended up he ended up trying to make fun of us because the Juggalo community was on the FBI list at the time. And now he's kind of like flip-flopped that. Hold on.
The real gang members.
I mean, like, we were aware that there are Juggalo-related gangs and there are Juggalos that are in other gangs. Like, we knew this shit, but the people like us who are on YouTube, most of us are not gang-related. Like, I myself am not gang-related. I never was. I never have been. I never will be. I'm a fucking nerd who sits in his mom's basement and plays video games and does blog talk, and does fucking blogs and live streams in his spare time. So how the fuck am I, like, supposedly in a gang,
Just because not everybody is a gang member doesn't mean that you don't have gangs in the Juggalos. You know it's true.
Yeah, we never fucking denied that, you dumb son of a bitch. And you completely contradicted, like I said, what you said at the very beginning of this entire video. And if that's the case, then also the children that get brought into the Juggalo community also are not gang members. He's in the YouTube wrestling community, a bunch of losers who hate on wrestling. If you're a wrestling fan, they would call you virgins for liking wrestling. They are all stuck in the Attitude Era. Don't get me wrong, Fairy. Like, I love the Attitude Era as well, and I loved the beginnings of the fucking Ruthless Aggression Era. But once it became PG era, the whole Super Cena thing, all the way up until recent, it was pretty much dog shit after dog shit.
Oh, we the side Juggalos, dog.
Oh,
you know
none
that
taken.
all of this is real. But you turn around, there's no gang activity. Bullshit.
What? Dude, we fucking knew that there was gang activity. We knew that the FBI was calling us a fucking gang. Which is it? Like, he's totally lost in his own fucking sauce.
So you have real gangsters. Then you have the posers who pretend to be tough on the internet. And then
yeah, that's a vast majority of people who act tough on the fucking internet.
you have the good juggalos that want to prove to the whole world that juggalos are good people. It's
And we fucking went to the march and did that shit. So, what now, son?
always the same. Half of them on YouTube. I have an education, so everything you said about juggalos is false. You know?
No, not everything. I mean, I just basically argued the points that you misinterpreted, just like how I'm doing now, you know. A lot of the stuff that you got was wrong, but there were a few things that he has actually said that is fucking correct, like Blue begging for fucking money and not all juggalos are gang members.
Fuck you. Just because a couple of you went to clown college there, that doesn't mean that
Steve-O?
the truth about the juggalos isn't real. We've seen juggalos. We know what they do. We know what they look like. We know what they say. We know what they think, and it's scary. Just because a couple of you claim to be great people, that doesn't erase the fact that it's full of idiots in the juggalo community.
I mean, he's right, but still, hold on. Let me see if I can fucking fill up that TLDR there.
We've seen juggalos. We know what they do. We know what they look like. We know what they say. We know what they think, and it's scary.
I don't see the scariness behind it, but whatever.
Just because a couple of you claim to be great people, that doesn't erase the fact that it's full of idiots in the juggalo community.
I mean, he's right about that, but also at the same time, when you have people that are intelligent in the Juggalo community that can actually teach some of the dumb motherfuckers some shit, I think that's a step in the right direction.
Full of them. And because of those people, you look bad.
I mean, that part I don't really care about because I'm not worried about what other people are going to fucking do that's going to affect how people look at me. Because I can act myself. I know my self-worth. I know who I am and what I'm about. And so the actions of a few other people who do fucked up shit is not going to reflect on myself. Because people can clearly see that when I'm doing stuff my own fucking way, that I don't fit that particular mold.
You could be an intelligent guy with your college education.
No, I don't have a college education.
But instead you have to talk like an idiot so you can sound like some clown rappers. How pathetic.
Well, I'm sorry. What, like, and you know what? This guy has never fucking, as far as I know, has never really put out what exactly it is that he listens to. But the funny thing is, like, he acts like that he has a higher vocabulary than us, and yet he continually says the phrase straight up, which is a phrase that a lot of people that kind of have a low IQ or in his explanation try to dumb down their fucking vocabulary to make it sound like they're fucking stupid. Like, everybody said the phrase straight up back in the day, and it was rather, I mean, it was slang in a way, you know, it was a coin of phrase that a lot of people during that time fucking said. Juggalos, I know, fucking said that straight up all the fucking time. And so, because Juggalos are fucking saying it, and now he's fucking saying it, isn't he fucking dumbing down his vocabulary, making himself sound just as stupid as the Juggalos? And for what? To try to get us to fucking understand what he's saying and possibly relate? I don't fucking know.
Doing drugs in front of your children.
Okay, that's one chick that I fucking can think of, and that's Juggalo Jules.
On camera. It's not bad enough that they do drugs in front of kids. They have to do it on camera as well.
Okay, I don't know.
raves.
Who
and,
the
you know,
fuck
some
is
of
he
them
talking
pull
about?
out guns. Yo, I'm ready for the haters, man.
Okay, I've seen that shit, and even I said that that type of stuff was dumb. Like pulling out a fucking piece and being, you know, or like it was absolute cringe even back in the fucking day to see somebody on a hater video in the comment section being like, dude, drop your address, I'm gonna fucking come see you, or I'm gonna kill you with my hatchet, or dumb shit like that. Even back then, it was absolute fucking cringe.
You know, what's your point? You join a group full of sick, dumb retards, and you know this. But then you spend your whole fucking life, half of your life on the net, trying to prove that Juggalos are nice. How the fuck was you're doing dumb, pointless crap. You cannot disprove that they're fucked because it's real.
Like, dude, like, listen to the fucking cadence and, like, listen to the man's voice. Like, he's actually making it sound like he's literally concerned about how fucking we do our thing here in our little section of YouTube Juggalo culture. The fuck?
Juggalos are nice. How the fuck was
I mean, at the same time, it's like a vast majority of our content really was just to talk to the fucking Juggalos, and then you would have idiots like this guy fucking come in and see the shit, not understand the shit, and have an opinion on the shit, and then he in turn would actually make a video talking about it. And it's like, dude, what we make is not for fucking you. If we wanted to make a video talking to him or people like him, then we would probably say that at the very beginning of our video. We like give us a little synopsis of whatever it is that we're trying to fucking put out there and be like, okay, this is for the fucking haters, or this is for people who are not going to understand exactly what it is about the Juggalo culture or Insane Clown Posse or anything like that. Otherwise, we would just be making videos to other fucking Juggalos.
You're doing dumb, pointless crap. You cannot disprove that they're fucked because it's real. It is real that Juggalos are fucked up.
I mean, yeah, I'm not going to deny that. There are a lot of people in the Juggalo community who are relatively fucked up. But that can be said about any fucking group of people, not just the fucking Juggalos. And that's the sad thing about these type of videos that this guy would put out, because he's basically fucking singling out the Juggalo community and basically trying to make it sound like that every other fucking group of people is far more superior than the Juggalo community. And that is where most of us would really have the fucking problem. And yeah, with that tone of voice that he was giving out, where he's like, where it's real. Yeah, we know. You know, we're not fucking stupid.
You can't change this.
I mean, maybe we don't want to. Maybe what we want to do is we want to make videos that are going to be informative to other Juggalos or entertaining to other Juggalos. And this guy somehow sees a fucking problem with us having the capabilities of the internet. And you know what the sad thing is that this dude would fucking make videos like this, and most Juggalos at the time had better fucking camera quality than this guy. Like, we had better setups than this dude fucking did. And yet he wants to act like we're the inferior ones.
ICP's fault. They said that they wanted the idiots and the rejects. So that's what you got. A big group full of dumb, half-retarded rejects and gangsters, etc. And you show up, hey, I went to clown college. So this proves that we're all good people.
Was it just fucking clown college? Or, you know, some of us went to university. Some of us went to actual college. You know? Hell, like, the guy that inspired me to make videos in general, Elliot419, Elliot419 was in college at the time that he was making the videos that he was making. And, like, granted, he ended up quitting the YouTube Juggalo community and YouTube as a whole. He still fucking did his college thing. And maybe that's who he was pointing out at the time. I don't know, because, like, Elliot fucking quit a long time ago. but still, like, you know, it wasn't because he went to college that he made it come off as if like he was far better than this guy or other juggalos. It was because he was aware of the fact that there were idiots out there, juggalo and non-juggalo alike, and that's who he was going after in his fucking videos. Like, he would see a video, he would respond to the video, and fucking like move on with his daily life, you know?
Fuck you, you guys are living in the dream world. Straight up.
And what's wrong with being in a little bit of a realm of fantasy? Okay, some of us actually figured out a way on how to make certain fantasies a reality. This dude constantly trying to make it sound like that we're all fucking living in a world that doesn't necessarily exist, but man, I bet you if this dude actually fucking went to the gathering of the Juggalos, he would probably have a huge fucking turnaround in his opinion on what the Juggalos would be like, and not just sitting in his fucking house on the internet watching this shit, like actually participating. It would probably blow his fucking mind.
It's all pointless nonsense. All of it.
Okay.
The music isn't good.
I mean, that's subjective, but whatever.
You're wasting your time. There's no point.
How is it a waste of time if we're fucking enjoying what we do? Like, that's the one thing that I never fucking understood with this guy. Like, he constantly tries to hit it home that everything that we do as juggalos or just anything that's juggalo related is a waste of time. But that's also, once again, a subjective thing. To him, it's a waste of time. To us, it's not. You know, like for some of us, and this is one of the reasons why I came back to YouTube in the first place. At the gathering of the Juggalos and Silver Stasher, you were there with me. You know exactly what it is that I'm talking about. There were so many fucking things going on with the Juggalos at the gathering of the Juggalos that was very inspiring. Where you had the fucking the super podcast thing going on, you had the flea market thing, you had motherfuckers giving out free tacos, you had a couple of juggalos who started here on YouTube that ended up going into the music industry, fucking doing a hot wings eating contest. You've got people like Ouija Macc and Darby O'Trill that fucking went into music, and now they have their own fucking label. You know, you have people that started off with nothing and made something out of it. You had people like myself who started with 0 subscribers and grew a fan base over the course of 15 fucking years to have people fucking watch your shit. You know, to me, I don't find anything that I did Juggalo related to be a waste of my fucking time. And like I said, you know, it's like when the reason why I came back to YouTube in the first place was because watching all of that shit that happened at the fucking gathering of the Juggalos, not just the garbage war, but seeing the super podcast, to see the flea market, to see, you know, all of my homies doing shit. It was inspiring to fucking do all of that shit, because there are movers and shakers even within the Juggalo fucking community. And to me, I found that to be absolutely fucking majestic. It was fucking beautiful to see that kind of stuff. This guy will never have that. And I think that is why he hates on this shit, because he knows he'll never fucking have that. He's too fucking negative to be able to do something with his fucking life, except to sit on the internet and bitch about things that he doesn't necessarily understand. How much time is left on this? There's like 2.5 minutes left on this.
Of living like this simply for a music group.
Yeah, and that same exact music group has also encouraged us to fucking do something in that community, which is also interesting in and of itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've got myself, you've got Don Chaos, you've got other people like fucking The Dead Guy, The Bartle Boss, Tales from the Lotus Podcast, Child's Play Ninja. Hell, I'll even say Stonehenge, I'll say Custom OG, I'll say fucking The Boy Blue, Humble Among, so on and so forth. So many fucking creators here on YouTube who are doing something with their shit. And some of them I get along with, some of them I don't. But at the same time, I take a look at a lot of their shit and I see movers and shakers within this Juggalo community. People who are inspired by the Juggalo shit to actually do something in this fucking community and possibly make a living doing what they enjoy. And that's the problem with this guy. He doesn't enjoy anything. The only enjoyment he gets is hating on shit. And that is why he'll never get anywhere. That's why he's never gotten anywhere. That's why he'll never get anywhere. That's why he's nowhere right now. That's the thing.
I mean, come on. It is obvious that they're using you, but hey, if you...
Oh, so basically a music artist that is pushing their fucking music to a fan base is using us? God, I feel so fucking used because in exchange for money, I get what I find to be well-worthy music to fucking listen to. What's your fucking argument?
You guys want to be idiots? That's your fucking choice. Look at...
I mean, dude, you just spent like 10 minutes fucking berating us for being idiots, and now you're saying that it's a subjective thing, that it's our decision? You mean we could have decided in like this entire 10 minutes whether or not we wanted to do stupid shit? Fucking wow, bro.
The people. Woo-hoo! You know, family. Looks like a fucking cult. It looks like that.
I mean, yeah.
Half of the people are stupid, brain-dead idiots.
No, that's fucking liberals, dude.
Why would you join a group like this? Why? There's no point to it.
Well, see, like I've been saying, and I will continue to fucking say, just like I'm saying right now, you don't see a point to it because you're not a part of it. If you were a part of it or actually decided to open your mind to me, you know, to quote Quado, open your mind, be a little bit open-minded to this shit, it would blow your fucking brains out. Like, this guy is fucking retarded because he can't seem to wrap his head around what it is that we have. And the reason why is because he doesn't have that.
Juggalos, some of them try to turn their thing into a religion.
Once again, I'd say that this is the second time that he has fucking said something about the boy Blue low key. And this just kind of proves the point that that's all he fucking gets his inspiration from, is watching the least common denominator within the Juggalo, within the YouTube Juggalo community or the Juggalo community as a whole. And that's where he gets his inspiration from, talking shit.
Shit like this, it's sick. It's stupid. So yeah, that's all I gotta say, Juggalos there. Some of you, the 3-4 that I met that have intelligence there, I hope you fucking leave this crap. It's pointless. You're just making yourselves look like idiots.
Never.
That's it. It's stupid. So yeah, that's my last rant on you guys. Hopefully, a few of you can wake up. No point in being a Juggalo. You give all your money to a shitty motherfucking company who simply wants your money. Come on.
Oh my god, a company wants my money? Oh my god. I never knew that. Apparently. Oh my God. It is so wrong for capitalism to take place in the world. A company wants our money, guys. Oh my God. Right? Can you believe that, guys? Companies want our money. People want money, dude. Like that's how is that hard to understand? Only people with a poor understanding of economics equate paying for things with being used or exploited. Exactly. Apparently this guy doesn't seem to understand the concept of fucking goods in exchange for services or money. Like this dude, how does this dude fucking survive if he doesn't understand the concept of money? How does this dude live in his day-to-day without understanding that in order to obtain something of equal value must be lost? How does he not understand the equivalent exchange of, I want this CD, it's $11.99, I have $11.99, here's the $11.99, can I have my CD? How does he not understand that? Oh, it's not maybe it's that he doesn't understand commerce. Maybe it's just that he doesn't understand this particular brand of commerce. Maybe he just doesn't, but dude, I mean, the cat's out of the bag, y'all. I feel so disillusioned right now. Companies want my money. I mean, PlayStation wants my money so I can get a fucking PlayStation. Monster wants my money so I can get a fucking drink of Monster. Reese's wants my fucking the Mars Bars company want my fucking money so that way in return I can get some Reese's. Oh my God. I am at the age of 41 years. I finally understand it. I'm being bilked. This entire time, my entire life, I never realized how fucking bilked I've been getting because I have this money and I want things that these companies are providing, but I don't know what to do. Do I give the companies the money so that way I can get things from the company? I'm getting fucked over. I should just steal things, but then if I did that, then I would be a thief, which would make me a gang-related gang member, and that's because I'm a fucking juggalo. God, dude, fucking capitalism, how does that work? Like, these motherfuckers like him want to make fun of people like us because, you know, magnets and shit. But I'm looking at this dude and I'm like, fucking capitalism, how does that work? Fucking companies and commerce and other big words that begin with the letter C that may or may not have something to do with what the fuck it is I'm talking about. How do they work? This fucking guy is an idiot.
I'm your family. How can you fall for that? It's anybody can see what's happening besides you. According to you, the whole world is evil.
Have you not been paying attention to politics lately, son? I mean, from what I'm to understand, Canada is just as bad, if not worse, than America is right now.
Every juggalo is great. It's the whole rest of society that's evil.
I mean, yeah, but, like, for the most part, I mean, there are still some juggalos in our community that are kind of fucked in the head, I'm not gonna lie. Like, there are a lot of juggalos that are all fucked in the head. And then there are also some people in this community that aren't even fucking juggalos, they're just culture vultures. Like, I've had my fair share of those motherfuckers pop up into the fold, coming into the juggalo community because they think that they're safe. And yet it turns out that they haven't been around for a while, and they think they act like that they've been down for X amount of years and shit when they just found the shit last month. You know? I've met quite a few people in this community that are, basically fucking fake and phony. Some of them I've fucking made mention of in the past. So, yeah. I mean, but that's like, like I've said before, that type of shit happens all the time. That type of shit happens in every fucking group of people. Yeah. Don, I know you have. I know you have.
The haters, It's not hate, it's real. Real as in motherfuckers. Give it up.
Okay, try again, muddyfucker. Fuck, I can't remember who said that. But that's exactly how he said it, too. Muddy fucker.
The whole rest of society that's evil. The haters, It's not hate, it's real.
No, it's fucking hate. Like, it's obviously fucking hate because you're wasting 15 minutes of your life doing a one-shot take video on something that you don't clearly understand and dislike because of that misinterpretation. How do you not see that? Like, we just like a band, right? Like, isn't that in a nutshell what it is? We just like a band. And because you dislike the fucking band, you go on YouTube and make a 15-minute diatribe about the fact that you don't like the band. And you put forth more fucking energy into the dislike of said band than we do in the fucking like of the band. Like, how fucking fucked up is that shit?
Real as in motherfuckers. Give it up. Fucking grow up. How about that? Guys in their 30s. Yo, what's up, dawg? And you're white people. Like fucking shit.
Was that not fucking... That was racist, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, he goes on this whole fucking diatribe, and then he's like, and you're white. Yeah, I know. I'm aware. What? You have to fucking... What, are you saying that you have to be not white in order to be a fucking juggalo? Or a fan of music? Or this community? Or hip-hop? Or something like that? Like, sorry, I'm not fucking like orange or green or brown or black or something like that. That's not my fault, fam. And it's like, it's just like how it's not your fault that you're fucking Canadian. Like, I don't understand the logic of that part of the argument there.
Grow up.
No, I don't want to grow up. I am a Toys R Us kid.
How about that? Guys in their 30s. Yo, what's up, dawg? And you're white people. Like fucking shit.
So we're not able to have that particular brand of linguistics because we're white. Somebody might need to alert Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch about that.
Grow up, fuck. Be men, huh? Take care of your kids instead of doing drugs in front of them. Fucking man the fuck up and give it up with this immature bullshit. Be man, fuck. I got
BeManFucc. Like, listen to how he says that. BeManFucc.
Kids instead of doing drugs in front of them. Fucking man the fuck up and give it up with this immature bullshit. Be man, fuck.
BeManFucc. And the funny thing is, like, with him ranting for as long as he did, and he wants to call us fucking immature because we listened to two fat rapping clowns. Man fuck. I ought to make that a fucking clip that pops up at random whenever somebody gives me a super chat. BeManFucc.
I got clown makeup. Good for you. That doesn't prove that you're cool.
To us it is, but like, we also fight over what's better, water-based, oil-based, powder-based. Like, fucking, come on. Like, dude, nowadays we have some arguments over some dumb menial shit, and some of it's pathetic and some of it's fucking funny. And some of it's pathetic because it's fucking funny and vice versa.
You all look like idiots.
This is the breakdown of everything that he's said in the last fucking 13 minutes of the video.
You sound like idiots. And you are idiots. So, the couple of you who are smart there, get the fuck out of that shit. What's your fucking point?
No, I don't wanna do that. I am not fucking getting that. Like, dude, I've been a fucking Juggalo since I'm 12. I'm 41 now. I don't think I'm gonna fucking get out of it. I have too much fun with this shit. It's fun. It's entertaining. It's inspiring. And, like, I'm never gonna fucking stop being a fucking Juggalo, no matter how old I am. It's basically the same thing as, you going up to a fucking hippie and telling them to stop being a fucking hippie. Or telling a fucking, a deadhead to stop being a deadhead. Or somebody in the Kiss Army to stop listening to Kiss. They're not gonna fucking do that. It's like, okay, you're telling me to stop being a Juggalo. I'm gonna tell you to stop being Canadian. When you stop being Canadian, I'll stop being a fucking Juggalo.
So yeah, that's it. Juggalos are morons. They've done lots of bad shit. Assaulting women. Lots of crap. But, fuck them. That's all you're getting from me. Grow up, motherfuckers. Be ManFucc. Till next time. Peace.
Yeah, BeManFucc. Like, those are the closing arguments and words of this motherfucker is, you gotta be ManFucc. I don't know how to fucking... How do I fucking close this show out? Like, seriously, be ManFucc. ManFucc pig is real. Like, it's not man bear pig, it's ManFucc pig. Bear. I thought he was saying man bear pig. No, he was saying be ManFucc. Like, fucking just... Like, this dude, that dude, ManFucc pig. Yeah, exactly. Like, that dude has always been entertaining. And he will always be entertaining. Just listening to him and his fucking diatribes. And how fucking fucked up is it that he spent all that time and energy into something that he dislikes? Like, I understand me with putting out as much Juggalo-related content. Okay, for some reason, my shit keeps on connecting or disconnecting. That's the second time it's done that. But I can understand me and a lot of you guys putting out content or being in the chats or being in comments talking about the shit because you love it. But this guy putting so much energy into something that he dislikes just makes absolutely no fucking sense to me. However, if there was like, instead of him berating people about it and bitching about it, he could possibly, I don't know, give suggestions on what it could be done to improve on that. And he never fucking did that shit. Every time he said, and then, I couldn't help think of Dudes, Where's My Car? Y'all know the scene I'm talking about. Yeah, at the fucking drive-thru. And then, yeah. But BeManFucc. So I'm gonna end it with that. So with that being said, thank you guys. I appreciate your time here. I'm going to plug this again. I have merch available. Link is in the description for that. And I'm now starting to do sporadic members only live streams of the gameplay and shit. So link is in the description for that to join my members only. And it's only 99 cents a month. I can't promise that it's going to be a set schedule or anything like that because I've got my job in real life. It's really just based off of what free time I have. But I will always make sure that the members will know ahead of time when I'm going to be doing fucking live streams. And until next week, I'll see you. BeManFucc. I'm out this bitch, y'all. Deuces. BeManFucc.